Well, see, now we're live.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, she's going to bring it soon.
Can't do anything fucking right. I swear to God. I tell you, I want to be ready to go. I say, I want to be ready to fucking go. All right. And we were ready quick. You pulled it out of the freezer before I even got here. All right. And I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I'm still ice cold.
Right here. Still cold. It's still cold.
And I want to get it ready.
It's
be
still
professional.
I am. It's cold.
I hate you.
I know you do.
Thank you, ma'am.
Been out of the freezer for 49 minutes now.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
What the do you want from me? Oh, I found the gaudy grandma to beat all gaudy grandmas.
Okay.
All right. We're live, guys. Woohoo. Welcome to BS.
Woohoo.
Check out these boots.
God damn. God damn.
All right, guys. So we are back with BAF, and we got. I didn't say it.
Does that count?
That can't count.
Damn
it
it.
was a. That's
Come
why I
on.
didn't finish.
Give me that
His
bottle
whole
cap.
name is that. Okay.
It's literally one single fucking syllable. You piece of shit.
I can't help it. You haven't been here in a while.
Was he saying your name or my name?
It was all part of the plan.
Right.
Is it?
You should go ahead and just take it.
I think.
All right,
Hand
you were
me
so-
the bottle cap.
you were
Hand me
right
the bottle cap. Label side up. He takes a shot.
Okay.
Fuck.
I can't say for me.
Nope. He doesn't take a shot.
I'm good with
Lucky.
that. I'm good with that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start the show with the drink first, but the movie that we are doing. What are we doing?
John dies at the end.
All right, now that's just a spoiler, okay? Is it?
It's
is
a
it
really
spoiler?
good way to fucking keep you hooked. You're like,
Is it?
and there's a story behind.
Yeah, because I was waiting for him to
I
die.
sure hope there is.
There's
It's called a
story behind the
fucking
title.
movie.
There's a story behind the title.
Well, let's go ahead and do the drink first.
Yes. So I chose Mr. Black coffee liqueur. It's a espresso based drink mixed with Australian wheat vodka. And I was like, okay, cool. The main reason I chose it, black. All right. I'm like, I wanted something dark black. And
Is this
to
for, like, the
match
soy
up-
sauce?
Exactly.
Okay.
To match up with the soy sauce. And then this one is
just glad you didn't just straight-
out the freezer.
I'm
Go
just
ahead.
glad you didn't just straight choose soy sauce.
Yeah,
I
I called.
have a bottle of soy sauce in my desk at work, and I've been eyeing it. I'm like, am I bringing that with me? Am I bringing that with me?
I called Chase to make sure he was coming for the show. It's like, hey, are we drinking soy sauce? I'm like, no, we're not drinking soy sauce.
So,
Because I really thought that's what you were going to pick.
So it's being
Vodka.
served ice cold because in the film, the soy sauce, the container always keeps the soy sauce cold. In the book, if it starts to warm up, weird shit starts happening.
Yeah.
Turns
So
into a fly.
that is part of the reason.
Yeah.
Yes. But then we got Mike and Adam. Since they weren't with us, they both have their own drinks as well. Mike, what do you have?
So I have light soy sauce.
Oh,
It's Shanky's Whip.
okay.
It's
It's like a 67 Camaro or what?
If you have not had this, please do yourself a favor and get some.
I thought he was
it's-
going to say don't.
It's an Irish liqueur. Tastes like, if you put it in coffee, it's the best damn Irish coffee you've ever had.
Ooh,
Interesting.
It tastes like butterscotch.
very nice.
It is so yummy. I don't want to hold this any longer. Please keep going.
But no, hold on. We got to get Adam to say what he's drinking.
I am drinking a double espresso Nola style blend from it's actually the Nespresso machine that Anna made my coffee from.
Very cool. And it's
You found it.
black, right?
That
You
was
didn't
the
add any
strongest
creamer or
one she
anything?
had.
All right. So just straight black, right?
No, well, close enough.
Okay. All right. Well,
There's a touch of
everybody.
something in there, but
All right. Prost.
Salute.
Skål.
God, it smells good. That would be really, really good in a frappuccino, in a coffee.
I can't taste any booze.
That's why it's ooh.
Like, seriously, that is fucking.
I'm still sneaking.
Straight up, this tastes like military grade coffee.
Exactly.
That's gold.
That's fucking awesome.
I'm going first. That's a fucking 2. I love the taste of coffee, and that's got a sweetness to it that I enjoy. It kind of reminds me also of that'd be good in a frappuccino
Yes.
Yes.
or a mocha. Mocha. I mean,
Starbucks mocha frappuccino.
Yes.
And that.
yes, that is
We are
banging.
in business.
That is banging. That is good. You're,
That's
you're
50 proof.
It's just
50 proof.
25%. That's 50 proof.
Oh shit.
pretty good for a liqueur.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. 2. 2. That's a 2 for me. So yeah.
Chase.
That's a 2 all the way. I'd drink that in the morning. I would have a fucking phenomenal day too.
Yes. I agree. Big 2 thumbs up for me. Even cold, it still has an inherent warmth to it,
Yeah.
which is kind of surprising. And I've also never had an Australian wheat vodka, so I don't know if that's the subtle warmth that's behind it. Maybe
So it's Australian wheat vodka.
mixed with Arabica espresso beans.
I just taste coffee.
Arabica?
Arabica.
Okay.
At least I'm
Arabica.
not the only one that fucks up on. Well, I don't know how to say it either. So
I'm pretty sure it was Arabica.
Yeah,
It's
you're
Arabica.
you're
I thought
pronouncing
it was
it right. It
a
just sounds wrong because of the shape of your fucking mouth.
Okay, cool.
Like
I thought it'd be called.
that's why it
Arabic.
threw me off.
I thought it'd be
I thought it was
Arabic.
Arabica also.
Arabica.
Yeah.
Arabica.
Yeah,
It's
Arabic. It's just, so
Arabica. It's Arabica is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, Mike, what are you, your Irish liqueur?
Okay. It's 66 proof. So it's good. This, I'm telling you, if you haven't had it, you need to try it. If you guys can't get it down there, I will bring a bottle when I come down the next time.
I'll be checking the ABC store to see if we got anything. I don't think I've seen that
I've never
at the
seen it.
ABC store.
Which one? What's it called?
We went to an Irish pub and I saw this. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. And I said, can we get 2 shots of that? And I fell in love. Every time I see a bottle, I pick it up. So
And what is this called again?
it's called Shanky's Whip.
Shanky's Whip.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Wait a minute.
Is this the guy on a ostrich chariot?
An ostrich.
Yeah, I would say so.
It's
All
it's
right.
like a,
It's a hell of a
like
leg.
a
It looks
chariot
like
being pulled
another-
by an
it-
ostrich.
It looks like a liquor
okay.
that I have, like the bottle that I have, but it's more of like a. I don't know. I have it over there in the bar. I got actually in.
So for me, it's 2 thumbs.
Whoa. Stay there. Keep talking, guys. I don't have that. I think I have something else that is the same brand. Give me a second.
Okay.
2 thumbs.
All right.
Two thumbs.
Okay. 2 thumbs up. All right. And Adam, how is your Nescafe?
My coffee is 2 thumbs up. Nice and strong. It'll keep me awake probably through tomorrow.
There we go. That's how we like it.
Right straight through work.
So Stu, I went with that because I don't have coffee liqueur in the house.
Which is fine. No, that's my first time. That's why I said it was a last minute type situation where I wasn't sure who was going to be here, and that's why I just said, just give me a dark liqueur. All right,
But
And
it's a soy saucy color.
exactly that's what I was aiming for, and he has. Is it the same thing?
That is it. Shanky's Whip.
All right.
Shake his whip. I bought this in Florida when I was down in Florida over the summer, actually, and I tried it out. It's actually this is very good.
You need to try that.
So actually, you know what?
going
Since
to.
we have it, we can go ahead and take a shot of it. Go ahead and give me a shot glass. You want one too?
Hold on.
Adam, when I come down, if you're not there for some reason,
Fill me up,
I'll bring
Ron.
a little one.
Okay.
I'll leave it there for you.
Dirty
Because I went out since I can drink again.
I'm so happy.
Heard.
Yesterday was my jumping off the wagon party.
Woohoo!
So there was like 15 of us at my favorite brewery.
Thank you.
And
Did you jump off the wagon or were you shoved off?
I jumped off willingly. They kept me rolling.
Sorta.
They kept pushing me down the hill. But I bought a whole bunch of little bottles like you guys have in your tub.
Right.
So if I have to do that on the wheel,
Oh, that
I
is
can do
nice.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, that is fucking nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I tried
Why does
that
it
out.
taste like soda?
I bought it in one of the.
Like coffee soda.
You
Cream
put
soda.
that in a
a
coffee
little
with a little
bit.
whipped cream
Yeah.
on it.
A little bit, yeah.
It'd be good as spiked cream soda.
Yeah.
There you go. Mix that in the cream
I mean,
soda.
honestly, it's good just fucking.
Yeah.
I would have a glass
I could
of that.
slam this all day.
That is very good. Adam, I'm looking forward to you having a little sniff when you come down.
Anna's
It's
researching
good.
right now. She said it can be ordered.
That's funny because Mike, I saw that in a store, a beach store down in Florida, and they had a liquor, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to try that out because it's from Ireland and everything else. And I tasted it, I was like, this is very, very good and sweet. So I enjoyed that. So I brought that, and when you showed the bottle, I was like, that looks really familiar. I didn't know if it was a different, like the same brand and a different drink, but yeah, we have the exact same
Well,
shit.
the bottle what drew me to it because it looks like an old timey bottle.
Yeah,
And then I saw
yeah.
it's like an Irish liqueur, and I'm like, hold it. I gotta have shots.
Sold.
That would be perfect in a cream soda. That would definitely be good in a cream soda. All right, so
Fucking yeah.
did everybody do their review?
Yep.
All right, cool. So success.
Yes.
Seriously. All right, well, let's go ahead and get into the details of the movie. So the movie, it premiered in the film festival in 2012, including the Sundance Film Festival in January 2012. It became available on video on demand first, and then it was released in the theaters on January 25th, 2013.
A
So,
very small, tiny little release.
yes. Directed by, I don't know how to say his name wrong, but I think it's Italian. Casarelli. Is that how you say it?
That sounds right.
All right. Don Casarelli.
Coscarelli.
Coscarelli? Okay.
That sounds better.
Now, when I saw his lineup of movies, I was like, oh my God. He did the Phantasm movies. He did
Yes.
Jim, the World's Greatest, Kenny and Company, Phantasm, The Beastmaster, which is I fucking love that movie. Phantasm 2, Survival Quest, Phantasm 3, Lord of the Dead, Bubba Hotep.
Yep. Great one. Great fucking one.
Yep. Phantasm 4, Oblivion, and then John dies at the end, and Phantasm Ravager. So it's, and I didn't get this on AI this time.
Okay, because I
think he did all
I
of
could
them.
be wrong, but I read that he didn't direct Phantasm Ravager.
Yeah.
He was credited because all his work on the previous four as writing and directing.
Yeah.
On the previous four, he was giving.
I love Phantasm.
Yeah, but I
still
didn't
haven't
think he
seen
actually
that.
directed Phantasm.
Phantasm's
5.
good.
I
Tall Man.
I literally have the box set for all four of them, and I still haven't seen
Oh
it.
yeah, they're
grew
classic
up
movies.
watching
But
them.
also, you've seen Beastmaster, right?
Maybe?
What? Oh come on, Beastmaster's
know.
fuck it. The guy, it's
I've seen
a,
Page Master.
no,
That's
it's
very different.
completely different movie.
He didn't direct Phantasm Ravager.
For some reason,
David
it says on
Hartman-
IMDb. For some
David
reason,
Hartman was the director of Phantasm Ravager, which is funny because this movie came out 5 years before Phantasm Ravager.
yeah, 2012.
All right. Okay, so it made 5 years before.
Yeah.
And there's a little throwaway thing where you see a collection of DVDs by the TV. And most of them are just fake DVDs, fake movies. Like
You see the Phantasm collection?
Who's eating Gil's grapes? Right. Irritated bovine instead of raging bull. And it's a handful of them like that. But there is a Phantasm Ravager fucking DVD 5 years before the fucking movie was even made, was sitting in the stack. I'm
That's
like,
fucking weird.
fucking odd, which is kind of cool because in the book, David and John are they kind of get like somewhat famous, like which they kind of address. You know,
Yeah.
That's why They have a story about them, and they say a bunch of people will send them weird shit like movies from other universes and shit like that. So that's what all the films, the DVDs were.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah. So. The budget for this movie was less than $1 million.
Yes.
There really wasn't no set like budget, but it was less than $1 million. And
They
you
did
can
a great
definitely,
job.
I think they did good with that.
Definitely, it's
I think they did amazing
definitely
with that fucking budget.
sci-fi
put-
channel look though. You could,
Yes, but they put the money where it needed to go instead of wasting it on bullshit like so many other films do.
yeah. I mean, the practical effects were good.
The meat monster. Come on, the fucking meat monster.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, that was pretty cool. It grossed in the theaters $141,951.
In the theaters, yeah. But like I said, very tiny release.
Yeah.
And it was more of a direct-to-video, streaming type thing.
Yeah.
That's what it was for.
Critical score of Rotten Tomatoes is 59%. The audience score is a 54%. So it's in the rotten realm, but not too bad. It's not like 30 or 20. It's a 50. So it's right at the halfway mark. The actors of this movie, we got we got Chase Williamson, David Wong, we got Rob Mays as John, we got Paul Giamatti, we got Clancy Brown, and Doug Jones. The three, those are the top three big actors names in there in the movie. Like
When
Paul
was it-
Giamatti would have never thought that he was in this.
When was it that we had the interview with Doug?
Me and Sammy were with Casey and Ray for that maybe like,
That was like
2
2 years
years
ago?
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was. We were just little guests in there for like 5 minutes, so we actually got to talk to him and ask him one question.
Right.
It was actually pretty nice.
You forgot to mention somebody else.
Who?
Barkley.
Yes.
That was the actual
I
dog's
just did the
name.
main
did the dog
cast.
do?
That was the actual dog's name.
Oh, I just did the main cast.
That's awesome.
And he was a
Barkley
rescue too.
as Barkley.
Oh, I didn't know he was a rescue. Okay.
Yeah, he was a rescue.
That's awesome. Other movies to come out around the same time. There's a lot here. I'm just going down like the main ones. We got Texas Chainsaw 3D. We got Crawl Space. Let me see here. Gangster Squad. I think that was a big flop. We got Struck by Lightning, Storage 24, The Last Stand, Schwarzenegger's comeback into movies. The movie Mama. Let's see. Hansel, Gretel, Witch Hunters. Has anybody seen those? Are those good?
The Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunter?
Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters.
Yes, Hansel and
Well,
Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel, yes.
That's all Jeremy
movie-
Renner, right?
Yes, I believe so. Also, the movie, the other flop, movie 43. You ever remember that?
Yeah.
Fuck that entire film.
It's got some funny stuff. in
Come
it.
on.
It's got some funny things in it.
Hugh Jackman, Baldwin. All right.
That was a shining moment. All right.
That was a-
Gerard Butler as the fucking leprechaun was kind of funny. I enjoyed that, and also the tampon commercial was kind of funny with the shark. And then we let's see, Parker Knight. There really weren't that many movies that came out, but that's that part. So we are done with the details. We're gonna go ahead and take our quick break, and then we're gonna go into this movie, which is gonna be a lot of I assume book comparisons because I know you read the book.
If you guys want to, we can. I don't know. I don't think anybody else. Did anybody else have a chance to listen or read the book or anything?
No.
Who actually wrote the book?
So
Someone.
it was originally released under the name David Wong, but that was a pseudonym for the real author's name was Jason Pargin. Pargin. I don't know how to pronounce it last
Because
name.
I saw David Wong. I'm like, is he a real person?
So we'll go into
pseudonym.
the history of this book and how it came out, and it'll explain some of the major flaws that I know people have with this film. But we'll do that after the break.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and take our break, guys. We will be right back, and then we will talk about this movie.
All right.
Hi, I'm Raina.
I'm Chris, and we host Dominicated.
Join us as we move to Dominican Republic.
Our cat needs what now? We learn about everyday life.
What is a guagua? We learn the culture.
Necesito hablar mejor el español.
We meet great people.
We make mistakes.
Our electric bill is how much?
We see the sights.
We find the bargains.
We dream about buying a house.
How big will the spiders be though?
We're just a couple of weirdos falling in love with life in DR.
República Dominicana.
And we'd love to bring you along with us as we become Dominicated.
Available on YouTube and Spotify.
Why did it sound like that's how you read?
I
William Shatner over here.
We are live. Welcome, guys, to Back to Be. We're live. Welcome back to BAF. So, John dies at the end.
Does he really?
No, he never did.
Oh, what? Quit giving spoilers, damn it!
Whoa!
Technically,
Show's over.
Yeah, he died.
Did he?
Then
He
came-
absolutely fucking died.
But then he came
it wasn't
back.
Or did he?
Well, considering time is.
I think the correct answer to that question is okay.
Yes. Time's relative. Okay.
Time's more of a wibbly wobbly.
Yes. So it's more like an ocean, not a hose stream. Whisper smoke. So John dies at the end. Written originally and released by a pseudonym, David Wong. Guy's real name, Jason Pargan. He now releases everything underneath his real name.
Yeah, why is his name Dave? Because that sounds Asian.
He explains it in the movie.
He explains it in the movie, dude.
Okay, I
He
missed
says
that.
it wanted to be harder to find. Wong is the most common surname in the world, and he's like,
Mohammed
good luck
Wong.
Googling me.
Yeah.
All right, you'll have to
So,
scroll
so
through
you're
a
talking
shit
about
ton of
the
people.
author made his surname, just like Stephen King's had a surname, right?
Yes,
Where he's had like, what's his other
David
name?
Wong is Richard Bachman was King's pseudonym. But
Mohammed Wong.
so Jason Pargan / David Wong was a writer / what do you call like the head co-editor of cracked.com.
a co-anything's not a head anything.
Yeah.
But I couldn't remember the name editor.
So
And I was
how the
head of
fuck
a
did you get
newspaper.
there?
I think head of a newspaper, and then I couldn't remember editor. I was like, it came to me. All right, my
Okay.
retard brain fucking got there. Fuck it. I don't care how it gets there. It fucking gets there.
Yeah.
All right. So he was a co-editor at crack.com, which I loved back in the day.
Cracked was great.
Yeah, Cracked was a great comic or a magazine to begin with, and then they leaped on the internet. You know, when it came around, had great fucking funny ass stories, funny skits, and everything
Wasn't
like
that
that.
the one with the Einstein Bros as like a comic?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Einstein Brothers Bagel Company
Yeah,
as
I
a
know.
comic,
Yeah.
and they were great.
so
Good bagels, too.
what he would do is he would release basically a chapter or a couple chapters at a time
Yeah.
on crack.com, and the title of it was John Dies at the End, as a way of trying to try to keep the audience coming back because they get invested into the character. Like, all right, this is where he dies, and as he was releasing them, towards the end of every single chapter or every single couple of chapters that he releases, John's life is in fucking mortal fucking danger, or he gets knocked the fuck out, and you don't know, is this the one where he finally fucking dies? And you're left on a cliffhanger until a couple months later when he releases the next batch.
How many books are there?
So he's now getting ready to drop his 5th book in this series. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah, one of them, even one of the books I believe is called "What the Fuck Am I Reading" or something like that.
No, what did I just read?
Or something like that,
And this book is full of spiders.
Yeah,
And he also has another series called Zoe Ash. And one of the titles of that series is Zoe Punches the Future in the Dick. It's
Definitely the unconventional storyteller.
yes. So the rest of his books aren't as disjointed feeling because John Dies, and like I said, it was released kind of episodically, and it was where you could read any couple of chapters and it'd be its own little self-contained story and then tie into this bigger overarching story. So when they try to make it into a film, they gotta pick and choose what they're telling, and everything feels disjointed because they're drawing from stuff that was weirdly its own self-contained thing.
is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy in a way like this?
Sort of. It's kind of weird humor also, not as
Out of this world, like what the fuck am I watching type of humor?
yeah. It's not as
Yeah.
horror-istic. Like this is a horror comedy.
Well, this also had body
Sci-fi.
horror. This had a little
Yeah.
bit of body horror.
Yeah, it
to
was like horror
Yeah,
sci-fi
fucking
comedy.
exploding eyeballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved that, honestly.
So in the book, some of the descriptions of stuff are really fucking out there. Like the meat monster they talk about that you don't get to see.
It reminded me of the
tongue in the thing, and that's what starts flapping around and it's talking. You just see this flapping ox tongue moving, and you don't know where the voice is coming from, but it's fucking talking.
It reminded me of the shit monster in Dogma.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. The Golgothan,
The Golgothan
demon.
Yeah, the Golgothan demon, the shit
Yes.
demon.
Yeah, Dogma, great film. But I remember reading these chapters as they were released originally. Sometimes I was over in the sandbox, when they were dropping them, because it was like between 2001 to 2004 ish, is when he was dropping them all.
And they are just as crazy as this movie, but even
much
more.
much more
the point where-
insane. And
Was
some
it
of them
all
are
over the
really
place
good.
though in the book too?
So
Because it got confusing at some point.
So it does make sense, the timing. So it opens up very similarly where I loved the, is it the same axe, the Theseus's ship philosophical question. That idea. So it opens up the same way. And says, and if you know the answer to this, then you know the answer to life now.
Yeah.
Same type thing. And then he's sitting down talking to Arnie and explaining stuff, and then he goes back, explains how he got the party introduced, but then it's flipping back and forth a little bit of talking about some of their times after all this shit went down, and them, dealing with other bullshit that happens, and then they eventually kind of get sucked back in towards the end of it's a much longer time frame that this shit is going down in the book before they get to the end. Like they take an entire fucking side trip to fucking Vegas and meet Dr. Marconi in fucking Vegas. And
I like Dr. Marconi.
Then you have a bunch of what they call shadow people coming around out, and if the shadow people get you, they not only kill you, they erase you from existence altogether, erase you from ever being there, ever existing.
A false Hydra.
Yes, and
That's reminding me.
You don't even remember them anymore.
That's reminding me of the
and then
Shadow
you'll have-
Man.
Yeah,
You
you'll
remember
have random fucking memories, but then you also have memories that they never existed. So your brain's playing trick on you the entire time.
I love it.
Like that's fucking weird.
You remember Shadow Man?
Yeah.
I'm the Shadow Man. I'll steal your poop.
What in the fuck?
What the hell?
What kind of shit
right.
are you watching?
He's right.
It's
He's
fucking
right.
funny, and
Yes.
I'm saying it's like I'm the Shadow, and the way that you kill him is with the flashlight, and it's like he's. No, that's not what he does. That's not what he does. It's like it burns. He's like moaning. It burns. It burns. You gotta watch it. I almost want to put the video on here to let people see it because it's. I follow it on an Instagram where it's a constant loop and it's fucking funny as shit. So when you said Shadow Man, that it just kind of Shadow People or whatever it reminded me of that.
And then they talk. So everything's being kind of driven by in this alternate universe that you see the alternate universe in the film, but everything's being driven by Korgok,
Yeah.
But the voice they do for Korgok in the Audible book, I really wish they had kept, not made him sound deep and they made him very asshole, like preteen sounding.
Yeah. You talking about the big thing with the big eye? And
Yes.
like the whole
Because the
huge-
whole thing is he was supposed to be a young, immature god, and just fucking around, just creating chaos. And
Who's
shit
Doug
like that.
Jones? Was he an alien?
No, he was. So those people, the people from the other universe, they couldn't come to ours, but the shadows that were being controlled by Kogak could kind of make their way over, and so they were influencing and taking over people that were over here, or sometimes creating duplicates of the ones over here, and then trying to create stuff to be able to travel.
Yeah.
So Doug Jones' character was something they had created. He was actually only a couple days old when you saw him, trying to
Do you know
figure
what this
out.
thing does?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the term? I want to shoot you in the face so bad my dick is hard?
No,
You might hear it in the next
Yeah.
week.
But it explains why he was so weird and trying to understand everything because
I just want to say that particular scene went really hard.
Yeah.
Like the whole rest of this movie, pretty cool. You know, it was fun. And then that was badass. Stick around, man. You'll hear it again in 24 hours.
so just random shit like that, but they all still tie together.
Playing
And
with the settings.
yeah, and then the character of Barkley, the dog in this one, it was actually Molly, the Wonder Dog, an Irish setter in the book.
Yeah.
And she does so much shit. There's times where like John is on the soy sauce, where they're both on soy sauce, and they're kind of communicating with the dog, and John ends up shaving half the dog, and they're like, why'd you do that? And it was like half, like, not like, back end or whatever, no, like one side. All right. Like, well, Molly wanted me to do that. Why would Molly want you to do that? Because she thinks if she looks like two separate dogs, it'll be easier to trick people into giving her food. What the fuck?
What a fucking team player. What a team player.
I will admit that the author is a little bit creative with this little world that he's making here. But
So this is one of the lowest rated books in his series because of it's
And it
very
got a movie.
disjointed.
so
Yeah.
why
And
did
we
they
don't have sequels.
No, because it was so. It's this film that if you guys had read the book, had the opportunity to read the book, you would appreciate the film more so than seeing the film by itself. I'm betting it's one of those rare movies that the film is enhanced by your knowledge of the book rather than your knowledge of the book making it feel worse.
Son of a bitch.
So,
And didn't you say that like 30% of the movie is in the book?
I wouldn't even say 30%. I would say like 15% of the movie is what is what the book is. I mean, everything, damn near everything in the movie comes from the book, but only about 15% of the book is the movie. And they had to change a lot of characters, get rid of some characters, like the girlfriend character,
The one with the
Amy.
missing hand?
Amy, yeah, she was so much more.
Crystal goes,
developed.
every time we see that hand, does it just get bigger and more cartoonish? Like every scene?
So most of the time in the book, she doesn't even wear like a prosthetic; it's just a stone. And she's very self-conscious of it. And you find the backstory of what happened and how she lost her fucking hand. And John feels bad because he went to like this alternative high school with her, because for problem kids.
I don't know. The expression that Dave gave her when he noticed the nub was very much fetish.
He was more shocked by it than anything.
The look I saw was, oh my
He
God.
was like, holy shit. But in the book, he doesn't even remember her missing a hand. 'Cause
She is no good at handies, I'm sure.
I bet that person is exceptionally
handy.
skilled
All
on
right.
one side. Oh, there you
all
go.
right.
A little
Feels like
whisper of a stroke here and there. Just
Little stranger. But she's super well developed as a person.
I
who's
didn't see she had like massive tits.
She was small.
What? But tits. I'm gonna shut up now. Anyway,
but no, she's an amalgamation of a few different characters in the book. They're missing another major fucking character in the book, which
Was the dog a big character? The dog was a big character in the book.
Dog died a few
2.5
times in the
foot
book.
tall.
The dog died a few times in
A
the
few
book.
times in the book. Yeah. Including exploding.
Yeah, Sammy walked in. Sammy walked in right when the dog jumped over the thing and killed himself.
Crystal said,
She
"No,
was like,
fuck this movie."
Like she got pissed off. I was like, he dies. It's like he gave his life to save the planet, I believe.
Dog was a G.
Yeah.
Right?
Fuck that. I'm not watching this.
Yeah, nah. Crystal got pissed. She's
But-
like, the rest of this movie, then this, fuck this. No.
Yeah, watch Tapawingo. That fucking pissed me off.
She in the book, the dog comes back. Each time you think it's like the end time, and then a little bit later comes back. You're like, what the fuck? But it's really well done. There's one line or there's one little interaction in the story I really fucking wish they had made it into the film. So they're all riding in the truck. Okay, you saw in this one, but instead of going to the Mall of the Dead, they were going to Vegas when they were in the truck. And there was another character, Amy's brother was the character that they didn't have in the film. Right. Man, he was this huge, burly motherfucker, super Christian, but also would beat your ass if you cross a line and think that he's doing God's work because he's righting a wrong. All right, so there's one time they're arguing back and forth in the truck. Everybody's arguing back and forth in the truck, and the female character that was in there, which it was Amy and this one, but the character's name was Jennifer Lopez. Not that Jennifer Lopez. They do even though she had an ass like that Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
She just turns around and says, "Would you guys just shut the fuck up? This isn't a dick measuring contest." John, being John, like, yeah, it's a good thing it's not, because y'all would lose. Then Amy's brother just speaks up, just out of the fucking blue. He's like, God grants gifts to people in different ways. The way God gifted me is with a penis so massive that if it had a penis, it would still be bigger than yours, John. I was like, that is just perfect writing for early 20-year-olds talking shit to each other. All right. Just out of nowhere, left field, and a way to break the ice and just in a really tense situation.
Because John was more of the funny one. Where what was the other guy? David Wong. Yeah, David Wong is more of like he almost
realist,
like a stoner type of deal.
He's more of his character had
just
a
has
really
such a
fucking
laid
fucked
back
up life.
Well, he just has like a laid back, like, yeah, okay, yeah.
He had kind of a fucked up life. He
seems exceptionally jaded.
Yeah, his mom was bipolar and in and out of the loony bin. He ended up getting adopted and doesn't really deal much with his adopted family. They were okay, but kind of weird. And then there was a group of assholes led by one guy in particular in high school that kept fucking with them to a point where he finally lost his shit, and then he had one of those little tiny fucking pocket knives, those little tiny little letter opener things, like an inch long type thing, and he just stabbed the absolute fuck out this guy one time. Fucking stabbed him in the eyes, fucking blinded him, fucking cut his ass to fucking ribbons, just fucked him all up. And because he finally lost his shit, and including they had gang raped him.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, no, it was fucking dark.
So this shit gets dark.
It gets fucking dark.
Is the book comedic or dark or
yes,
both?
So like it's dark comedy.
It's because it does a great job building up the characters, and you're understanding their motivations a lot more. That's what I said. I if you guys have a chance. The Audible is like 14 hours long.
That's not long at all.
No, and I listened at like 1.2, so that's like 12 hours speed. So it isn't much time at all. And then you get to appreciation for the characters, and then the future stories are much more polished and put together because he's writing them as one story versus that disjointed chapters that he released John in.
So John and David are in basically all the other books,
and Amy.
Okay, and they're all like the main characters. So and it's a whole. That's interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Then there's times where the town is fucking being invaded by monster type thing to the point where the army has to fucking quarantine it. It's just a lot of interesting weird shit. The next book that's getting ready to drop in sometime this year, I forget when, maybe November
2026.
It's the premise of the story, from what I'm seeing, is a massive mound of body parts, random body parts, just appears in the middle of town.
Fuck?
We're talking about a massive mound, and what's even more fucked up is they're able to track some of them to certain residents that are still alive that still have the limbs.
Word.
Yeah, including David. So
Book club, or movie review? Lub? What's a book club?
I'm assuming
it's
book club or
Oh,
movie
book
review.
club or movie review. This is a movie review.
It's a movie review,
But this
I'm
is a
big
movie
fan
that's
of the
based.
book.
It's a movie based on
Yeah.
the book, so it's.
I'm talking a lot.
We do like
Is that you
comparison.
posting?
I'm going off
He's
off
not
the
good with words
rails.
either.
I've loved this book for so long. And like I said, I reading these chapters when I was over in the sandbox just brought me a lot of joy while I was over there too.
Yeah.
And so I just been a
Little
big
things,
fan.
man.
Now, the thing about our podcast is that sometimes we watch a movie, we do a book comparison, or one of the guys who's hosting the show will actually read the book, or everybody else will read the book and everything else.
6 whole people
Comparison.
watching.
We had 7.
Man, we're so look at that. We're so special. Thanks,
take the line.
guys.
Yeah.
We
But-
appreciate you.
Yeah.
I'm going to read the book.
I
interested.
really do suggest it. It's
I want to see how dark it gets.
It's an easy read. It's kind of out there. There's a weird fucking
Yeah, but does
twist
it,
ending you
does it
don't
confuse
expect.
you though? Is
No,
it confusing?
no, as long as you're halfway, you're actually listening to it. Then,
Yeah.
like me, I've read this book and listened to the book so many fucking times
Yeah.
that I can just kind of only a tenth pay attention to it, and I know exactly what's going on.
Okay, gotcha.
But no, it's out there. It's insane. Has a really cool little twist at the end that makes you wonder who the good guy is and who you should be rooting for or not rooting for or what. It's a really good.
Anna said she's in the middle of reading it.
Oh, awesome! I hope you enjoy it, Anna. I really do. I really like weird out there type things, and the reason I like this film is it's out there. They try to do weird shit, and I give extra points to people trying to do something different.
And the thing is, when I was watching this movie, I was thinking to myself, there are other movies that are like out there to the point it's like, what the fuck am I watching? And I'm trying to remember what movies that I've seen that are like this, because something dissimilar, but I cannot place it. Like,
The interrogation scene. All right, I thought that was really fucking well done.
oh, the
All right.
interrogation scene with the black cop.
Yep, and
where have I seen him before?
Oh, he's definitely been in a bunch of things.
I've seen
Yeah,
him
he's
before.
he's a major supporting character.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of those bit actors you see in all sorts of stuff.
Pretty sure he's been
Yeah,
in Supernatural. I think he was
I
on
like him
Heroes.
saying-
yeah.
You may be wondering why I'm out here committing a bunch of felonies tonight.
Yep.
Super 8, Gremlins.
Oh yeah, Super 8.
Oh, he was the laboratory guy in Gremlins.
Yep.
I
He was the
remember.
teacher.
Yeah, the one that got
Yeah.
stabbed in the fucking ass by the gremlin. I remember now. Yep.
So that's the scene where he's interrogating him, and then you have that other cop just kind of standing there, and then just that fucking
The fucking mustache flying around the room, man. That shit.
No, the fact that he just grabbed his arm and just pulled his arm off. It was like, what the? That's a very weak arm.
No, I mean, in fairness, I think
That's
he was
one-
putting
that was
some
one of
gusto behind it.
The creatures that was created from the other side.
Ah.
So it's weird shit going on.
Well, the other side were had those topless chicks and the fucking dude with the fucking mask.
They were there to make him feel better, you know.
Yeah, and it made me feel better. There's some good sets in
I
there.
know.
Good
I thought
sets
that
of
was a
tits,
very
but not
nice
the
welcome
mask.
they got.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but tits are tits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But the fucking mask.
I don't care what universe you're from.
titties are titties. He's like, not the best. Fucking.
I didn't say
There
not
was
that. I was like
lots
the
of-
mask.
Lots of all
I-
different shapes and size titties.
Yeah.
All right. It was a great section of them.
And I'm a
I
connoisseur,
wouldn't-
so I can appreciate all of them.
Yeah. So what was you guys' least favorite part of this film? I want to start with the bad shit first.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! I gotta think of this one.
When
go to me
the
last.
dog died.
The dog comes back. Is that better?
Well,
That
it
make you feel
didn't.
better?
It didn't in the film. So fuck you.
Maybe later on after they come back from the other universe.
There was so many weird scenes in this movie.
Stu, I think you have the benefit of have read the book.
Yes.
I think the writing was bad.
Yes, it was very quick, disjointed, and they were trying to shove a lot of information really fucking quick.
And that's how I felt. That's like I felt that this could be like a 4-hour movie, which I would not sit through.
No,
But-
absolutely. You're 100% right. This movie, the book alone could have been worked as a mini series,
Right.
and could have been done with the right person behind the helm. I think could have been done well.
I think there could have been a lot more character development.
Yes.
And,
Yeah, they threw
and-
so much into it and didn't explain what it was.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're absolutely fucking right.
Like those little creatures that, the one where Doug Jones was shoving him down and trying to eat his chest. What were those? They showed him 3 times, but
Just angry.
They showed him 3
didn't say
times in
what they
3
were.
different universes.
huh?
They showed him 3 times in 3 different universes.
Right. But they
How
didn't
does
say
it
what they
exist
were.
in 3 universes?
Like,
So-
what were they?
Korok, in the book, he explains that there's millions of alternate universes, and he has now gained control of about 50% of them.
Well, that's what I mean. You have the benefit of having read the
Exactly.
book.
Right.
Someone watching this movie doesn't
lots
have
of
that.
fucking problems because of how much they tried to just jam so quickly and disjointedly. in
Which
this
is why
film.
I'll read the book now, because
Yes.
I've always found that reading the book is always better most of the time.
It is. But this one, I feel that it's one of the ones that you actually appreciate the film, seeing some of the wild, weird shit and choices they do. Once you've developed a appreciation of the characters and everything like that, it's kind of cool to see them on film this way. And I think that you can appreciate how well they did justice to the cynicism that David has, the kind of outlandishness that John has, the weird, strange shit that's happening, and how truthful to the book they were in the few scenes that they were able to show.
I'd say the Korok scene was my least favorite scene. It's just the way it looked was very. It kind of reminded me of Resident Evil a little bit, the way he looked and everything. But I don't know, just the way he talked.
The masks were fucking weird.
Well, that's what I said. That's what I had an issue with the mask. The tits I didn't have a problem with. It was the mask I had a problem with, and the
I
fucking
thought you
guy
were-
with the mask.
I thought I heard you say they weren't the best.
The masks.
Oh, okay.
That's what
Look,
kind of.
if they have nice boobies and need to cover their face, I'm cool with it, man.
I mean,
cool with
it kind of reminds me,
Thank you.
Isn't
Thank
that
you.
usually the
Thank
issue
you for
anyway? You're
covering what
looking.
you need to
not-
cover.
Yeah.
So they do have fucked up faces actually underneath of them in the book.
See?
That's why I was
Way
curious if they were
fucking worse.
scarred
Give
up or
me a
something.
flavor,
Way
Ron.
fucking worse.
And you just spitting on them for it.
So it's interesting. And what do you guys think about the
Well,
the cartoon?
the cartoon was hilarious. The cartoon was
That was
hilarious.
We don't want to
Fantastic.
shock you, so we'll show you something, but we believe you call it a cartoon.
Yeah.
We're going to speak on your level.
Well, the cartoon explains your body parts in the other, what you were talking about in the other book, where the pile of body parts came from. I mean, it probably came from that
Don't know. We'll see
scene
what
and
we'll see what they do
got
in the
dumped
book.
into the city.
So a lot of the stuff that happens in the future books are still connected with dark shadow people type things or weird shit going on. A lot of the stuff is, and then
What?
still
So,
trying to get a foothold in this universe.
so the alien race that's at the end of the movie where John and David are talking to, and they're like, "This is getting boring." They walk off while the guy's still talking and everything. Are they going to be in the other? Are they a race that's in the other books?
So that is kind of addressed.
That was a funny
in the
scene.
book. So in the book, it plays very similar to that, where they come back, but then when they come back, they're just still shooting basketball and stuff like that. They see a group of teenagers kind of wander up to the black hole,
Yeah.
and they go into the black hole, and John and David are still just playing basketball. They're like, they're in for a fucking ride.
Yeah.
And then a few minutes later, they come out and they all look completely fucking disheveled because they address that time moves differently
Yeah.
over there. When they come out, it's like, oh my God, guys, you will never believe where we've just been. And we just saved the world. Oh, you won't believe what happened. Oh, you decided to come up and bug some fucking random strangers rather than having a dick in your mouth? 'Cause that's what's about to fucking happen. That's the way John is. So it's, they're very jaded early 20-year-olds.
Maybe we should have a book club on this one.
I mean, that could be a sub episode.
I would be absolutely down with it. I know I'm geeking the fuck out just because it's a book that I've loved for so long.
That would be actually.
I'm like 20 fucking plus years.
I love
now
that we
that
are.
would be fun to do as a book club episode.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. I love that we're a movie review podcast, and of the people here, you know, Stu has always been kind of the elitist. I'm not gonna lie, but man, he's got this fascination with, you know, Dungeon Crawler Carl.
I love it. Love it.
John dies at the end. What fucks me up is I sent him this. You know what Displate is, right?
No.
Okay. They're like your little metal posters that magnet to the wall.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I came across one that said, "Time to pay the daddy tax," and it was just a picture of the sole of a foot and then the rabbit, and I was fucking baffled by what the hell I'm looking at. I'm like, time to pay the daddy tax. What in the fuck shit is this? And I start scrolling down, and I see that it's a reference to Dungeon Crawler Carl. And I'm like, okay, screenshot, send to Stu. What the fuck has this guy been reading? But all right. Hey, man, I thought you'd like this. I just saw that the other day. I was laughing with my buddies. I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell kind of jokes do you have going on in the fucked up shit you read?
The joke does make sense, and it's a joke that continues on. It originally is talked about.
I believe I recall you saying that throughout the books, he like has to step on things, and the narrator gets all creepy about it.
The AI that's kind of running everything has a really fucked up foot fetish. Really fucked up. But the daddy tax is a reference to Carl's ex-girlfriend who cheated on him.
Who's Dungeon Carl?
Dungeon Crawler Carl.
We talked about it on a previous episode.
And she would talk to the cat, and when she felt she had to do something,
the cat's sentient too, right?
it becomes sentient in the book, yes.
yeah, what
But
the
at the
fuck?
time, when she's talking to it, it's not sentient.
All right.
She knows she had pissed off Carl about something like that, and she mentioned to the cat, "Well, time to pay the daddy tax," meaning she's got to go fuck to make him feel better or something like that. Right? And the cat brings it up later on when it becomes sentient. Carl's like, "What? What?" She said, "What?" And then that becomes a recurring joke throughout.
That's fucking
time to pay the
hilarious.
daddy tax. And then they stopping on stuff. Like, oh, she's like, "It's okay, Carl. You just had to pay the daddy tax to the AI."
Oh no!
Making me think of. You remember Zach McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders?
Yeah, loved it.
Is that somehow almost like the same type of humor? Is this?
So
you remember that it was a
grew up-
PC game? I
yeah,
remember.
I grew up with that type stuff. I grew up with Tail of the Tentacle PC game, which is kind of fucking out there. Goddamn.
No,
humor,
I
too.
played that
Yes.
shit.
Right?
Fucking
Maniac- that's Maniac
1997.
Mansion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
They even
no,
had a
it came
TV
out in
show.
95, didn't
Yeah.
it?
All right,
Fucking
early 90s. Yeah.
Tail of the
Yeah.
Tentacle.
Yeah.
I spent fucking hours on that.
But it's that type of
Find the
weird
right shit to
fucking
click
It was
on.
also a TV show. I remember.
for a minute.
The
Like,
Tail of
it's
the
like a-
Tentacle?
really short.
No, Maniac Mansion.
Oh,
Day
okay.
of the Tentacle was based off Maniac Mansion.
Okay.
It was one of the sequels.
Yeah.
But no, it's that type of weird fucking out there
You just
humor that I grew
unlocked
up with.
such like a fucking hidden.
But that's the type of humor. Zach
Yes.
McCracken and everything else. So that's why I'm thinking of something that's related
Yeah.
to this. So that's interesting.
Yeah, I love horror movies. I love gore. I love sci-fi. I grew up. Hitchhiker's Guide, was my fucking Bible when I was a fucking young one.
Shit, I
Yeah.
grew up reading Piers Anthony.
Yeah.
They have a remastered version on Steam. Holy fucking shit!
So it's,
Oh, yeah.
it's that I was like kind of out there type shit, and it's not for everybody, but when you find the person that it is fucking for,
Yeah.
all right,
What kind of humor what would you call it? Off-color humor? What would you call it? Like a
It's just
random? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
kind of just random.
Random
but
and just,
also some really smart shit, thrown in there that you're thinking about other.
93.
Yeah, I told you early 90s.
yeah.
Fuck.
The game, the DOS game was like,
Yeah.
the graphics were horrible, but it was a fun game. When you go through the mansion and everything,
Yeah.
I'll show you the Maniac Mansion. I'll have this showing all at the bottom of the
But
screen.
it's that type of random shit that it then also talks about, some upper level, like going back to the whole very beginning, is it the same acts? It's philosophical, thought experiment type shit, which I can appreciate, and then dumb down to easy, digestible little tidbits.
Yeah. Well, you asked the question on everybody's a scene that they did not like. Nobody really answered it yet. I answered mine.
No, everybody.
I answered.
Yeah. You just
The masks?
no. I said the dog because I didn't.
Oh, the
Okay.
dog
Alright.
died. Okay. Okay. I just want to make
Talks
sure
about
everybody
the writing being very disjointed and
Well, it wasn't really a scene. It was just in general. Like,
yeah. And I wasn't asking for a particular stance. Overall, what didn't you like? What was your biggest problem with this fucking film?
Yeah.
Because there is, and I will absolutely say, and I've been saying the whole fucking time to you and everything like that it's not necessarily a good movie.
It's okay. When I watched this movie, I was thinking to myself, this movie's dumb, but it's got some good scenes in it. It's got some interesting, fun stuff in it.
I wouldn't even say it's dumb. It's just really weird.
Would you say? Would you call this a stupid fun movie? You have that genre that you made up, stupid fun.
I mean, I wouldn't
Because
necessarily-
this is
stupid.
stupid.
I'm not going to even say
It has a followable, pretty solid plot line.
Yeah.
It's just carried out.
Well, it got confusing.
It's disjointed. It's very rushed feeling. It's not critically a good film. There's lots of fucking problems with it.
Oh yeah, I mean, the direction is not like I see when I see
it's disheveled.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's disheveled.
Yes.
that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
It's got the framework inside of it is there, and you can see where it can be built upon.
Yeah.
But it's never going to be because it's such a small subsect of fans. I mean, the fans are big fans. They're huge fucking fans. I mean, it's massive. Just because how long it's been.
I'm sure this has a cult following.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what to me, what looks they ought to do with this, what would make most sense, is to take it in each book be like a Netflix season, or somebody
Yeah,
like
I
a
would
streaming company take over, take it,
could
and make each book a season.
I would absolutely fucking love that if they're never going to.
But that way they can flesh out the characters and not just throw everything out at once
really
and not
successful.
explain
Adam, I
things.
think that's perfect. I think if the way Stu's telling what this book was,
Yeah.
I think if they took the book and made this a 5-episode season,
Yep.
that would be perfect.
Yeah. It would fill out the characters so much more.
And I think I would enjoy it. I
He
think I
does
would.
a really fucking good job getting you to like these very flawed characters. They're very flawed. They're believable. They're understandable. You know where their motivations are. The way they describe Amy in the beginning, it's kind of fucked up, because he recognized her. He thinks she's fucking retarded. He thinks that's why she has to be at the alternative school, because she's fucking retarded. And he would call her Sponge.
Sponge.
Yeah, because this is fucked up, and he even admits what a piece of shit person he was for doing this.
What was it? The dog? Her dog?
Yeah,
Yeah. Barkley was her dog.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So they would call her Sponge because Cucumber. He would call her Cucumber, not Sponge, because like a sea cucumber, when they were feel threatened, they would throw up, and she had a problem back in school where she threw up a lot of times, including on people sometimes.
So there's a lot of character development in these
Yeah,
books.
and he thinks that she's just fucking completely wrong, and you find out later on, no, she's not fucking wrong.
Yeah.
She had been in a horrible fucking accident. She had is living with immense amount of pain at the time from the car accident. She had seen her mom and dad fucking die in the fucking car accident.
Yeah.
So she's still fucked up in the head a little bit about that, and they're trying to. At that time, they were trying to figure out the right pain medicine and anxiety meds and trying to get everything dialed in.
Yeah.
And it was causing her to be constantly nauseous and at the time. So she had reasons to be throwing up. David was too self-involved in his own fucking world to recognize that somebody else was going through shit.
Yeah.
And he's a flawed fucking character.
And these two are both college dropouts.
Yeah. I mean, they would attend barely anything. Not even enough where I would call it a dropout.
Right.
But when this movie started, he said this was between high school and college. They had just graduated high school.
Yeah, he was like, he said it was 18 or 19 the night of the party. But when he's going through the story, they're a couple years older. As he's telling Arnie the story, because he's telling.
Right. Because the events had happened over the last couple of yees.
Yes. So I said their early 20s is when the current time is, but everything they're telling is in the past of that. But still has random weird twists and shit like that. Like what they did with Artie's character, I thought was fucking in the book. I didn't see that fucking happening in the book, but then it made so much fucking sense, and I love to see that happen in the film.
Was Artie the journalist?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my favorite scene.
Paul Giamatti,
Yes.
he was actually black.
Yes, that was my favorite scene.
The
epiphany.
real Artie
wild.
was black. The real one. But he was dead the entire time, and he was just a creation from David.
I know.
The fucking sound effect when he disappeared, though.
Perfect. And that's the way it happens in the book, too. It's like, I'm not just going to hear, I need to pop out of here.
That whole epiphany from the time that he realized to the time that they showed his body to the time that he away, that was my favorite part because I didn't see it coming.
Exactly.
Right.
It was so
But when he was telling about the 70s and as soon as he said that, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
that was David's reaction. He's like,
Oh, they called you the N-word? Why would they do that?
They called you what?
he was a creation.
It's not the first time I've heard Paul Giamatti drop that with such conviction.
yes.
Yeah.
But this time, he had a reason.
But Paul Giamatti was a creation journalist.
So
But we've all done that though.
Yeah.
Heard someone's voice and pictured what they'd look like.
So what happened was the shadow people found out that the journalist was going to be interviewing Dave, and they killed him. And shortly after they killed him is when David's on the soy sauce and creates this journalist out of thin air, because the soy sauce can make you do weird fucking shit.
Yeah, I never understood why they called it soy sauce because it was just because it's black color.
This looks like fucking soy sauce.
So they
That's all.
so they just gave it basically like a title. Okay, I was curious about that.
That's all.
I thought it was legit soy
Including
sauce.
Bob Marley. I'm sorry,
And that's
Robert
what the one dude said. He goes, I don't know what the hell it is. That's what they kept calling it.
Right.
That part I actually enjoyed. The guy that he was almost like a magician basically.
So in the book, he's described as having this fake Jamaican / Irish fucking accent.
Jamaican Irish.
Jamaican Irish.
Yes.
How the fuck do you sound like that shit?
Exactly.
That's like the Pakistani guy that lived down the hall from us in Germany, speaking German with a Pakistani accent. To this day, the funniest shit I've ever heard. Also, cannot replicate it. Can't fucking do it.
Can't even pretend.
That was a nice burp.
Fucking sexy.
All right. So yeah.
Mike, are you fucking with me?
Oh no. Oh no, he can't.
Oh, I pressed my mute button. Sorry.
Are you trying to fuck with me tonight? Seriously?
Yes.
Pretty easy to
Yes,
do.
I
Yeah,
am.
you've been doing that a lot.
I'm feeling more and more comfortable, so I'm being me.
How did that happen?
How did what happen?
No, something on Twitch.
So there's the scene, the trailer scene. The party that happened with Robert Marley and John and the handful of people in the book, it's a lot bloodier.
You
It's
saw
a
it?
lot more fucked up.
Really?
Yeah, like people explode.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's fucked up, and then has like a really weird description to talk about how insane the sauce was kind of making Robert Marley. It was talking about walking into a room.
So is this
And-
Robert Marley as in Bob's kid?
This is the fake Jamaican.
Ah, okay.
Alright.
Irish,
Jamaican
Jamaican man.
Irish.
The fake
Yeah.
Jamaican.
Yes. Walking
Jamaican-
into the trailer in one room, and then everything painted on a wall, on the television set, on the curtains, on the chair, everything painted in a super realistic, lifelike scene. Like you walk in a trailer, and all of a
Send me
sudden it feels like I'm stepping out into the woods. Like the trailer just fucking disappeared. The person who painted this put such fucking insane detail painting this lifelike thing, and you just kind of get lost. But then you're looking at it, and you see the background. You see a deer, but the deer is eating a bunny rabbit, and you see the blood and the viscera, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? You see random horrible shit in this stuff, but also it's so photorealistic that you can't look away, and it's like only somebody on the sauce could have done something like this.
Yeah. What? Okay. Is the sauce in the book also?
Yes.
Okay.
The sauce is the catalyst for why John and David can see this other shit going on.
What are the flies from?
They're also part of the sauce creation.
Okay. And then the slug.
That is something from
Part of Korok, right?
Yeah, part of Korok's controlled universes.
What about the
'cause
cockroach?
remember, they talked about they were using living machines.
Yeah.
You know, that's how they developed their timeline, was developing living machinery.
Yeah.
Including like, you know, a flight using an insectile like creature. What they showed the plane with the mosquito wings or whatever,
Yeah.
dragonfly wings.
The fucking the mustache bug was fucking weird.
But it's that type thing and then they're trying to keep figuring out ways to come from that universe to get a foothold into our universe.
Yeah.
So this way they can keep spreading Korok, and Korok can grab another world.
So the whole series is about different dimensions.
Not all of them, but it's a lot of references to it, and throughout different things keep happening, and then other weird shit happens, but because of John and David's, and I really loved the line that he said, "Oh, because of the side effects of the sauce." Oh no, the side effects don't last that long; they go away. You know, where they're able to do this super high level math or whatever. It's like real fucking quick. It's the effects that fucking stay with you forever.
So what was the whole ordeal with John being a part of Barclay?
Okay,
No,
so
he said the side effects don't last.
the side effects don't last that long. The effects last forever.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
I thought you said.
Yeah. Which I thought was a really interesting phrasing and description of a drug. And then their idea that time isn't linear. It's
Thank you.
able to constantly be messed with throughout time. That's why John says, I think you're going to be getting phone calls from me from this night for the next 7-8 years.
I loved the scene where he fell back in the trailer and just started going on about how, you know, everything was set in motion 17 trillion years ago
Yes.
from the Big Bang.
Interruption, just to say this Hogarden beer is actually pretty damn good.
Yeah,
Hogarden.
Hogarden is one
I
of my
love
favorites.
Hogarden.
My first time having Hogarden. So
That's good shit.
Hose in the
saw-
garden are always
Really?
good.
yeah. I like German style beers and things like that, and
I really like Carlsberg.
I've had Carlsberg. yeah.
Carlsberg is really good.
But I saw this, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, okay, Hogarden, perfect fucking name.
Yeah.
A whole garden of them. I love it. I want to move here.
So it talks about the effects of it, and it basically unlocked their minds to be able to see the shit that's we're programmed to not see. And the stuff just on the other side of the veil, and the shit that our brains don't want us to see, because if we knew what actually existed out there, we couldn't operate, type stuff. It's pretty good. It's really interesting. Like the creature that he showed Artie, he got Artie to be able to see. That was the
one inside the cage.
Yeah, so that was the creature that when he met up with John that night, that before he got exposed to the soy sauce and then got exposed, and John's flipping the fuck out and he's talking about they kill it. That's that creature. They managed to kill it, or not get. He managed to capture it, and later on in the book, towards the end, John is just kind of hanging out with that creature, or like feed it burgers, and then it just poofs out of fucking our dimension and pops it up somewhere else.
That's in the book.
Yeah, it's just a fucking weird creature. All right.
Yeah, see, that's the thing about this fucking movie, is that it's just off. Like it's just like,
I mean,
random.
The arm the guy ripped off of the
fucking
imaginary cop turned into a tentacle that no longer had bones. So like fucking his mustache turned into a bat.
Yes.
It's pretty much, you knew right then all your rules are out the window.
Talking on the hot dog.
Yeah. Bratwurst.
Bratwurst. You're right. Brat.
It's a brat.
Yes.
Thank you.
when you put his hot dog as a fucking phone. Yes. Well, the thing, like I said, now you didn't explain the whole thing about Barkley and John. What was the whole deal with that?
It was an effect of
because John was talking to David.
Barkley has also been exposed to the sauce.
Yeah.
And they address that when you first see Amy at the party in the film. She's talking about how she's trying to find her dog because he just bit some Jamaican guy or whatever. It's just a quick little throwaway line, but that explains how Barkley got exposed to the sauce, because it got the bloodstream from Robert Marley. It got the bloodstream, so it got exposed to the sauce.
Okay, gotcha.
So it was exposed to the sauce. John, of course, was exposed to the sauce. Weird shit can happen because of the sauce.
Yeah.
So weird shit happened. Just like David, when he's about to be shot and he goes back, and you see him kind of halfway influencing the events by distracting the guard, or not the guard, but the worker who's supposed to be looking out for quality shit, and because he's distracted, he doesn't catch that a fly had landed in the shell or in the casing, which thereby less powder went in, which thereby became happens to be the round that is shot at him.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't die because of it, because he went back in time and altered the effects of that and set everything up in motion.
Yeah.
It's the effects of the sauce. The sauce is insane. So
I think it's funny. That's why I'm really surprised that you didn't do soy sauce as a drink, because that would a soy sauce and like vodka or something like that.
Because I wanted people to enjoy it.
That's true. That's true. But you could also
enjoyed the film. I wanted people to enjoy the drink.
And I think you've been wanting to do this film since the first season, I believe.
Yeah,
I believe it was the first.
I
season.
wanted Sammy on it. Sammy was supposed to read the book, and I thought it'd been really fun to do that with somebody else who had read the book and be able to have a discussion about it, compare the film. Because we had done, the It series, and we talked
It
about
versus It series.
Talked about the books a lot there.
Yeah.
We had done at that time a handful of different book movie comparisons.
I did Casino and Gangs in New York, where I actually read both of those books.
Yeah. And we would, it was during that time we were doing a lot of that. So I was like, this would be a really cool one, because it's something that I truly enjoy, and I'm very thankful to have been exposed to and read. And
no, I mean, I'm glad I got to see this, and I think when we get to our pint reviews, I will definitely have an interesting take on how I feel about this movie. I'm still trying to figure out my fucking review of this, because when I first saw this movie, I was just like, it's not bad, but it's not good, but it's interesting.
I kind of loved it.
Ron, how many times did you watch it?
I only watched it once.
I think you should have watched it twice.
Maybe watching it is you saying
I only
this
watched
is one
it
of,
once.
Are you saying this
Just
is one of
gets
those?
done saying the first time I saw this.
Do you think it's one of those movies where you watch a second time and it's better?
No.
I watched it last week and I watched it today. because I do that with every movie you guys.
Yeah, to
every movie I
refresh.
do with you guys, I watch it twice.
I might have
Some
to
movies
start
I've
doing that.
watched like 50 times, but this one, because I had never seen it, I
Yeah.
watch it twice. It's just like any song I listen to. I don't judge it till I've heard it 3 times. But I think
Good rule.
my first opinion of it changed after watching it the second time.
Okay.
I do think it makes you appreciate the groundwork that was laid earlier in the film when you know what you're looking, when you know what they're trying to set up.
Was the director a fan of the book?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he had
he's the
to
one who
be.
bought the option to make it a film.
Okay.
He enjoyed it. He said it came up as a random book recommendation for him. He had just finished reading some other sci-fi story.
Yeah.
And a random it wasn't Audible at the time. It was some random Kindle suggestion popped up for it. It just happened to be kind of outlandish sci-fi.
Yeah.
And he went ahead and took a chance on it, and he's like, I absolutely loved it. I thought it was great, wonderful, and right up my alley type stuff. And
Well, this is definitely up your alley.
Yeah.
I mean, this is definitely something that I know that you would enjoy. But you even said that you have a like for these type of books where, that it's just random and completely different. It's not serious, but it's like funny, but it's also weird and dark. I mean, like you said,
but
like
also I feel
does
that
get
they
dark.
are realistic representations of a lot of people. Like if that weird shit happens,
Just call me shitload.
okay. I
if
feel
that shit happens, most people, most movies, this big heroic guy and stuff like that. Most people aren't gonna be like that. They're like, fuck, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
All right, and I enjoy real people interactions.
who's lawless space pirate?
They're a lawless space pirate. That's
Don't know.
obviously Nathan Fillion. He's our biggest fan.
Nathan
You know
Fillion's
what?
listening?
I would lose my fucking shit. I would absolutely fucking lose it if Nathan fucking Fillion was a fucking fan.
Yeah, I'm just on a break. We're still filming The Rookie, but I got 15 more minutes.
I know you.
Well, I'll call him up. Me and him are pretty good friends. I met him once or twice.
He seems like a really nice guy.
God damn it! I had something on my mind and I completely forgot what it was about it.
That's because you're awestruck because I know Nathan Fillion.
That's amazing.
I don't know many celebrities. I've met a couple celebrities, but not much. So
You know me.
yeah, you're a celebrity,
Yeah.
Stu.
I'm on my own podcast.
Jesus Christ. No, I
You know my movie is on Amazon, right? We could do that movie anytime.
Which movie?
The movie I was in.
Which one was that?
Come on.
I forgot.
You're going to hurt my feelings.
Okay.
What was it?
I don't mean this, but I have to say it because I am an asshole. The asshole part of me, which is fucked up because I'm a fat son bitch. I wanted to say Free Willy just to be a fucking dick.
Bro.
I really like you, Mike. That's why I prefaced all this. But
It was
also,
3 Willies. It was 3 Willies 5.
I can't waste a good joke. All right.
No, I knew you were in something. I completely forgot what it was.
You're crushing my soul.
Come on, Mike. I have horrible memory.
I think I'm going to cry.
Oh, come on. What is it?
You can look up my IMDb.
This motherfucker has an IMDb.
He has a half credit.
I know Casey was in something. I know Casey was in the Friday the 13th thing. He played
Yeah, but
Jason.
His was a fan film. Mine was actually a production film.
Yeah, I know you talked about this, but I have horrible memory. Now I feel fucking horrible. I'll take a shot if I need to.
It's Bitter Souls is what it's called.
Bitter Souls. And what is that?
It was an independent film.
Who's in it?
Me.
The only motherfucker on this screen that's important, huh?
Michael Hargrove is in it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And he was actually really cool.
Bitter Souls 2025, directed by Tom Ryan.
Now, if you look through, I'm actually in the credits. Way down, but I'm in.
Is your picture in there?
Yes.
He has a
Yep, it is.
Michael Zellner. Wait, I'm allowed to say his name, right? Or do I have to spend for that?
Yeah. Martial law.
Okay.
I play martial law.
Yes, I remember
The
you telling me
demon
about
clown.
that.
I play
Yes.
martial law, the demon clown.
Right there.
Very cool. I'm reading his biography right now on IMDb. That is fucking awesome.
I just read too. I love the very first picture that they show.
Oh,
Won
man.
numerous tag team championship titles.
That was my demon clown. I had a nice clown too before I transform into a demon.
That came out in 2025?
Yeah.
I haven't seen this one.
You probably missed it. It's like I said, it's an independent film. It's not a high budget film, but I did a stunt in it, so I enjoy it.
All right, then we need to put
All right, you said
we need to
it's
put
on
a link.
Amazon. I am checking this shit out.
Yeah, I'm actually going to add that because I need to watch that.
Listen, if we did Tapawingo, we got to do this.
You don't have to do this film.
Well, what do you think of the film? Is it good? I mean, it's good because you're in it.
Well, I'm biased, so I love the film.
Yeah. Well, the fact that
Because-
you got to be in a film, I mean, that everybody would love to be in a movie. That's pretty cool that you got to be in one because
I'll say this, because I've seen the behind the scenes of the film industry now and watched the way they've done things and seen how scenes are put together and how they don't film things in order and how the end product comes from what they filmed.
yeah,
I think it's the coolest shit in the world.
yeah. Was it filmed in Pennsylvania?
Yes, northeastern Pennsylvania, up in
Forward.
towards Scranton.
Well, let's do an episode on it then.
I would happily do an episode on it, but and I know you guys would be honest about it, so
We would definitely be honest. What do you think?
I love fucking low budget fucking B movies. All right, you know that.
Yeah.
I will
All right.
I will share the podcast with the producer and the director.
Cool.
Oh, awesome.
So-
Let's go ahead and go for it. Let's do it. Let's make that an episode. Blessed Souls, is that what it's called?
Bitter Souls.
Bitter
Souls.
Souls.
Yep. Very
Already
You're
forgot.
such a good listener, Ron.
I forget things horribly.
I appreciate finding humor in fucked up real world situations.
Yeah.
Even if they're kind of outlandish and kind of sci-fi, it still feels grounded in reality.
Right.
Like, even as fucking weird as John dies at the end, you can feel the real world implications. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't feel totally like a foreign fucking situation. All right, even though how outlandish it is.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, if that type of fucked up shit started happening, that's probably how it would fucking play out. Here and now, that's probably how people would react. That's probably, the way, like when the cop, when he ran into the trailer and he saw a shitload being attacked by all these fucking
Flies.
bugs and
Yeah.
stuff like that, runs out of his car, grabs his fucking shotgun, then thinks better of it. And he's like, I'm going to pull my mace and spray them because it's the closest thing to insecticide that I have.
Yeah.
That's a real-ish feeling.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, that's good. And then in the book, they expound on that. He's like, what I didn't want people to really know, and I hate myself for it, is I was scared shitless at the time. I was looking for an excuse to run out of that trailer as quick as I fucking can.
Yeah.
I used the excuse. I had to call for an ambulance, and knowing an ambulance was already on the way, I just had to remove myself. And who knows what would have happened if I had stayed in there.
Yeah.
Maybe I could have saved this boy.
Yep.
And he carries that guilt with him, and that's why he wants to burn everything fucking down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this book a listen, especially if you say that as short as it is. 'Cause
Yeah, I'm
I-
definitely got to read at least audiobook it, but,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I mean, I will say I do have the physical copy of the books, and I have read them. But almost all my books that I consume now are audiobooks that I'm out doing other things.
Where you're listening
yeah.
to it while you're doing your job and stuff like that, which is easier.
Well, that's
for
how
me
I
to
listen.
do.
That's how I listen to you guys when I started listening.
Yeah.
When
Oh,
I'm
when
at
you were
work
working
and
at
I
the
was on a
prison.
mower, I put my earbuds in
Exactly.
and I would just listen. It didn't matter if the podcast was 3 hours long. I'm mowing grass. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That was a lot of our episodes go up to 3 to sometimes 4. We've even had 5-hour long
if you
episodes.
and you get a good fucking narrator, a good person reading the fucking book,
Yeah.
or whatever, that can make you connect with the fucking characters, and it doesn't feel dry. It just sucks you right in and makes it.
Well, for your
not dry.
podcast, it's always been Ron's voice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been told that many
I'm
times.
serious. I'm not
Honestly,
bullshitting.
yeah.
Ron's got a great radio face. I mean, voice.
Not a
No, you
face.
said it right. You said it right.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it. Thank you. I actually been told many times that I have a very good radio voice, and it's very complimentary. I love it.
So, I would listen to you guys, and that's how I listened to all the early shows, and that's when we were doing the whole den thing,
Yep.
Yeah.
and like you guys, I hooked on to more than anybody else, honestly.
Yeah, and you also were the ones I felt like we gravitated towards a lot. I think we were, all of us were very, not all of us, but the handful of us that still talk now were similar in mindsets and the way we didn't take life too seriously.
There was many people in the den that we had. The den was a network that we used to be a part of, which we had good times on it. I mean, we met Spoil My Movie Reviews, which, believe it or not, they have another podcast. Or actually, their commercial is going to be on this podcast.
Oh, awesome.
For the new, it's called Domesticated or something like, or Domesticated.
Domesticated?
I'm trying to remember what I should know it.
Domesticated sounds like a weird mystical housewife.
No, there's something about them doing it's like
I
travelers.
dream a genie.
Traveling and stuff like that, but they got their own new show. They're going away from the movie reviews. They're doing something completely different.
Okay.
Cool. Dominicated. Thank you. Dominicated. And then also Casey, which I don't know where he went. I haven't heard from him in months. I don't know.
I love Casey, but
I miss.
he got stuff going on. So
Yeah, I know.
Life
I
happens.
miss. Yeah. And then we got Ray. Ray's actually.
I love Ray.
Ray even said himself that
Ray's fun.
he will love to be on the show anytime we ask him. He loves being a part of the show.
I mean, Ray is a great guy.
Yeah.
All right, and I've always appreciated Ray.
Yeah.
So, but being a part of the den, that helped us.
Gain some friendships.
Yeah, absolutely, and listen to other people's styles and see how other people are doing things and seeing their problem solvings, for situations.
Yep.
I think it really helped us become a lot more comfortable with us doing the show. And
The fact that we've been doing it for over 5 years. This is the fucking
I know.
5th season.
Yeah.
5th
crazy.
season of this show.
we just keep
Crazy.
evolving. We keep, as people want to take breaks and, go away, by the wayside for a while.
Then we got old ones coming back to the
Yeah,
show. I mean,
exactly. It's
never thought
been
Letty would
fun.
be coming back.
I'm glad. I've missed the fuck out of fucking Letty, and I'm glad he's back. But also love that we've added Chase, we've added Adam and Mike and stuff like that. I enjoy what we've evolved, and we continue to evolve. I still miss the ones that we don't have, for right now, but we don't know what'll happen
Down the road, see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
We miss
And
Ragnar.
honestly, from starting as a listener and just like a colleague to becoming a friend and then be part of the show, I'm just honored to be here. And that's no bullshit.
And it's wonderful.
I
I
appreciate
have you.
that.
That's why I've been a big proponent of, doing because being a guest and really insightful, points of view and everything like that, and how well you immediately clicked.
Yes.
I was like, this feels right. Same thing, Adam and Anna, and the peanut gallery, and then just them showing up and being here, and building a friendship, and then this feeling natural. All right, great. Let's make it official.
We've been like I said, we've been adding a lot of people to the crew, and I fucking love it because it's always helpful when people, some people can't make it, then we have other people in to stay in it. It's just it works out perfectly and everything else. And you know, we have a great crew here. I really enjoy adding Adam, Mike. We still have Goot. We have Lenny. We have
No, he doesn't care.
going
about
through
me.
all the names.
He doesn't give a fuck about me. Chase, that young dickhead.
No,
Not
Chase.
so young anymore, old man.
Chase, you
I'm getting there.
are one of the originals. You're one of the OGs.
I pulled out a bunch
I
of
think-
gray hairs the other day.
The funny thing is, calling
your
Jason OG is so funny
One of
because when I used to listen to the show, I would get so mad. How the fuck did he not see that movie? How the fuck?
Yeah.
How
Different
young is that
generation, my guy.
motherfucker?
I believe were you first or Ragnar first? You were first.
I came on,
You came on
for
Halloween.
the Halloween episode.
You came on Halloween, Michael Myers,
And then-
Legacy.
Yeah, and then he was the next episode after that.
Yeah. And Ragnar's first episode was Krampus.
Oh, yeah.
His first episode was Krampus, I believe. And then Snow was on Ice Harvest. That was her first episode. So you were the first add-on to the show. When it came to when Tyler left, and then Lenny was still here, you were the first add-on, and then Ragnar was the next add-on. And then Lenny left, Tyler left, and then it's gone up and down. But the fact that we have Lenny back, that's just crazy. I never thought that would happen. And it's great.
It's once again, it's just life keeps moving on, and we, go in and out, in and out, just like good fucking, in and out.
So
no, I really am thankful for all of this and for all of you guys, and I'm thankful for the listeners and putting up with the random bullshit and me fucking making you listen to this weird ass fucking film that I just geeked the fuck out over.
I don't know. I think the most geeking out that I've seen you ever do was Donnie Darko.
Yeah,
Donnie Darko
listen,
was
when
in a way
when it's something that has been a part of me and a part of my essence for like decades, literally fucking decades. I have to show love and appreciation for it, like a fucking, a parent to their child. All right, you see the flaws, they're fucking
Dominicated?
they're retarded, but they're your retard.
yes.
I will say, because I had never seen Donnie Darko before I heard the program on it.
It is Dominicated. Yes. Dominicated podcast.
And a bunch of your programs have made, and I told Ron this before, have made me watch movies that I had never seen before.
Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yes.
Yeah. You were like, why haven't I remember in the episode, the first thing you said was like, why the fuck have I not seen this movie?
Exactly.
Another weird out there fucking shit. That
I
feels
wouldn't-
fucking
movie.
real. I mean, it feels
wouldn't-
like that would be honest reactions.
Yes, but I wouldn't feel like that's anywhere near the genre of this. Because that's more
It's still a weird movie.
okay. Then I guess you could say, what's that one? The horror movie with the house with all the different horror things. Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods, yes.
Okay.
Cabin in the Woods.
Oh,
I
yeah.
fucking love Cabin in the Woods.
No, it's a
Still
great
really
movie.
want that mug. Just so that was a 100% working model, and it was like, was it $700 to make?
That is but I really enjoy fucking insane and unique ideas and how people approach things. And as long as it feels real and it feels grounded.
Yeah, I don't think this is
First,
still a
pirate,
movie.
learn how to fucking spell. Number two, shut up.
That's true.
Who the fuck is this lawless pirate?
Oh, no.
Is this somebody we know?
It's Adam.
No, it says it's not him.
They type as well as Ron talks.
No, because he
Ron.
already
Ron's doing it.
Wait a minute, wasn't Ron just on his phone a minute ago?
I'm not doing shit. I'm not no lawless pirate. He's the pirate-looking dude. He's Jack Sparrow.
Johnny Deep, motherfucker.
You are the butt pirate, though.
Oh, you fucking asshole. You want to go to pirate reviews?
Sure. I mean, and I want to hear more from Adam. Adam hasn't really been.
Yeah, he's
I've
been
been
You were
surfing
here for a while,
lot,
were you?
He's been doing the whole stream.
I've been monitoring the Twitch and everything like that.
which is
so.
wonderful. But I still, want to hear
Words
from
are
you.
fun.
Do you have thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to discuss about the film?
Words are hard.
Well, some of the things that got me is again, like I said earlier, is a lot of the stuff didn't get explained. Like, okay, the soy sauce. Is there any relationship between the soy sauce and the white bugs and the the other.
They seem to be antithesis of each other.
Is it just that they just happen to have this drug that allows them? It's almost like the Limitless pill from the movie Limitless.
All right,
it gives them these.
So
these
the soy
extraordinary powers and
sauce,
stuff like
the
that, but
way it's,
is there any relationship?
Yes and no. And it's kind of left purposely vague, and that John doesn't, David does address that. Is this shit happening because of the soy sauce? Did the soy sauce come from these creatures, or is it a byproduct that happens to just also be a part of it? It's kind of left a little vague on purpose because in reality, the soy sauce itself, where it came from, doesn't matter. What it does is what matters. So they don't feel the need to hammer down and leave it a little mysterious, leave it a little questioning. But yes, it is. The soy sauce is connected to the same creatures in the other universe, but you don't know if it's a good connection or a bad connection or what, or if it came from there or didn't come from there. You don't know for sure. Yes, it has a connection, but also it now has a connection with John. It now has a connection with David. It doesn't mean that John and David are a part of it or that they are the reason that it exists. It just, they're now connected to it. Just like this other universe is now connected to it.
Right.
So
that was one of the things that made it. It's just like they really never kind of explained that. It's just the Jamaican dudes got it. It's like, okay, where did it get from? And then the other thing is like, okay, they got it, but where do they can't have it like a never-ending supply of it.
So actually, they do address that in the book also. So that little metal container, the soy sauce container,
right?
That he puts on there, he addresses that, and he's like, first, it's this liquid that you draw up and shoot up with, but it also knew John or David would never actually shoot anything up. So that's why it came out as the flies, or that's why it turned itself into the pills. It did stuff what had to be done in order to be exposed, and it's been emptied.
Yeah, the soy sauce chooses you.
It comes back. It just randomly will refill by itself, and you don't know where it's coming from. Don't have a clue.
How is it refilling itself?
You don't know. It's
so he
mysterious.
doesn't explain that in the book.
It's as if the soy sauce makes itself available for when it needs to be available.
Oh, fuck.
And when he didn't have any soy sauce until he needed to prove a little bit of stuff to Artie, and then all of a sudden there was some stuff in the container because the soy sauce knew it needed to give David a little bit of something extra to thereby convince Artie. So it makes itself available when it needs to be made available. And
soy sauce is the Cthulhu sperm.
Cthulhu? Holy fucking shit.
That is
Ron,
an interesting
Jesus.
spelling. But it's as likely of an answer as anything else.
And honestly, this did feel a little bit Lovecraftian.
Yeah.
It really does.
Well, it's the body horror and everything else, and the
that does not mean
That's not.
no. I'm talking about like the slug and the technicals and stuff like that, and also like at the ending.
Okay.
Yeah.
How would you feel?
No, I can see where you're coming from on that. I think it's more of the overarching big bad other dimension worldly type elder god
the
feeling
Kaluk
thing.
or whatever, or the what's it called, the
Cthulhu. Holy fuck.
No, I'm talking about the one in the movie.
Oh.
Korok.
Korok.
That's what I was talking about.
So in the book, they do talk a little bit more about Korok. So it's through Marconi's experiences. So Marconi in the book, he's not only this kind of, seer, spiritualist, whatever you want to call it, famous TV personality, but he also had written books. He had done studies. He's a former priest. He was talking in one section. He was talking about how he was in the rainforest and messing with this unreally documented tribe, And what they would do is they would cut this symbol that kind of looked like the mathematical symbol for pi, into their boys that are about to go through their male, adulthood trial, and then fill it up with these maggots. They would put them in these cuts that would thereby be chewing and chewing.
You're eating maggots
and leave them in there for 5 days.
Yeah.
And if the boys don't scratch them for 5 days, they deal with the pain and the horrible feelings for 5 days, then they successfully become men, and it leaves a scar on them in the shape of this symbol. But then he talks about how he had talked to a friend of his, in Egypt, and found that exact same symbol in hieroglyphs. And then he talks to a friend of his in another part of the world, and their culture had that exact same symbol, and referencing certain god that is a troublemaker god, and in these 3 different cultures that had zero interaction with each other all happened to come up with the same type of symbol, all referencing the same type of god, in the same similar sounding names, and how there must be some otherworldly connection to explain how this happens. And you find out it's, so it's always been influenced and will be influenced, because time is an ocean, not a stream.
Yeah.
And this random stuff, and they imply to, like, the David quit fucking with shit, or else they'll make his girlfriend disappear from existence.
The fuck?
Yeah. They show him a vision. She's on a plane. They show him a vision, a world where that plane crashes.
Yeah.
And then zoom out, and basically as an indicator, like, listen, you keep fucking around, we can go back here to this moment in time anytime we want to.
Right.
And make this plane crash. We can make her go away. So you better fucking quit being a dick and fucking with our shit. Otherwise, we'll fucking ruin your life.
Yeah. It's like I said, it's it's creative. God, I don't. This is gonna be very hard to. I can't figure out what I'm gonna get.
You got to judge.
You
it
should
on
have
the
watched
film.
it twice. That's all I'm saying.
You got to judge it on the film. Don't judge it on what I've added to it with the book stuff.
No. I'm not gonna go by the book. I'm gonna go by the
movie review.
Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna be
movie.
honest.
I will say, if you give the book a chance, I guarantee you will appreciate the film more than just seeing it by itself.
See, that's how I felt about it. It's not even has nothing to do with the book, but like Nosferatu, the new Nosferatu movie. I even said it in the podcast me and Goot did, where I said that you will enjoy the newer Nosferatu if you watch the original Nosferatu. I feel like the original Nosferatu gives you a good idea because I think it's a good remake. Nosferatu is a good remake of the original. The original is a great movie, but people are expecting a Bram Stoker's Dracula movie. That's not what it is. Nosferatu is a completely different story, but it borrows from Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Did anybody here watch the Nosferatu?
Is that the porn movie?
No.
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 Scott, what's his name that
Nosferatu.
played Siler?
Oh,
and Spock?
why is that ringing such a bell to me?
It's like on a license plate, NOS4.
A2.
Yeah.
Yes, I know what you're talking
Never
about.
heard of it.
He like kidnaps a bunch of kids and
What the fuck?
yeah, it's fucking awesome actually.
It's a horror
Sounds like a
movie?
great movie.
Charlie Manx, a supernatural villain, kidnaps children in his 1938 Rolls-Royce Wraith to a fisted. That's even worse. That's even fucking worse. To a twisted
I didn't know we were talking about
fantasy
the
world
island.
called
Fuck.
Christmas Land. Yeah. Oh, I did not see it. Why do I feel like it was a TV series? That's what it was. Yeah.
No, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, 2 seasons.
Actually, I heard of it.
on AMC.
I just
2019,
passed it up.
2020.
I had no interest in it.
Really?
I think that
know.
was around the same time that
I was like,
what's that other vampire show that The Strain? I think that was around the same time.
Oh, The Strain is so fucking good.
Yeah, and I think that's probably why I passed up Nosferatu was I was into The Strain. And I'm like, it's not going to be as good. It's not going to be as good.
So good.
Yeah, with the fucking worms.
I've never seen it.
You haven't?
It's
Oh,
good.
watch The
Good.
Strain,
Fucked
dude.
up.
I'm so
Vampires,
I've been
modern world.
One of my favorite
fucking wreck
renditions of vampires. Like, it's epidemiology of vampirism in a very realistically possible situation.
I love
Like,
it. I love vampires, but there's different takes on vampires.
The Strigoi.
The Strigoi are fucking.
So the Strigoi is like the original vampire in lore. It's from Romania. They talk about the Strigoi being this demon person that raises back from their grave, comes out, feeds, go back to their grave. That's what originally what we get vampire lore from is the Strigoi. And so they took that and was like, well, what if this spread like parasites?
Okay.
And
So it's like a disease.
yeah. Oh, buddy, it's fucking awesome.
Interesting. All right, Stu.
Hold on.
Hold on.
All right. So like that is, one of the images.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Blade 2.
It's really fucking good. It's fucked up. It's fucking dark.
While Stu's doing
all right.
research, what was everybody's favorite scene?
Yeah, oh, that'll work.
What?
What's everybody's favorite scene?
Every scene with Clancy Brown. I really enjoy Clancy Brown. In the small scene, especially with he's almost like a Russian accent that he did. I just really enjoyed him. I enjoyed him at the end when
Dr.
he
Marconi.
Dr. Marconi. Clancy Brown was my favorite.
I didn't like him.
I love him. I love him as an
Then
actor.
go suck his dick.
No, not that much. I don't love him that much.
I love
Sorry.
when Barkley drove the vehicle into the trailer. The truck backs up and he stands up and he's just sitting behind the driver's seat.
I think. Go out and take a look by the trash can. And fucking cops just sitting there. Yeah.
Guys are on fire.
You, Mike?
I already gave mine up. The epiphany that the reporter was
Oh yeah, you did.
Yep.
Yep.
With
not the
Paul Giamatti.
reporter. He was a black man that is dead in the trunk of the car. That whole scene was like because like it was unexpected until he said 1970s. They called me.
Right.
They said the N word, and then he like, they called you the N word. Why would they do that? And he looked at me, like, "Are you kidding?" And it was like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, Paul Giamatti was actually the actor. He's always a good actor, though.
Yeah, absolutely. So they're two different scenes, but they share the same feeling and just quick little moments. That it felt so funny to me and realistic. So in the trailer where David's in there and the cop comes in and David's like,
When he's about to set the place to fire.
yeah, he's like, bet you're wondering why I'm here. Bet you're wondering why I got this gas can. And I'm like, it's like that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. It's just a very real fucking feeling. And then the other moment was when John came back to consciousness in the back of the fucking trailer and he's trying to figure out when in time he is.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, Fred, you're still alive. Fred's like, what? And I was like, that is fucking perfect because that is something like assholish that John would say without even understanding how fucked up that situation just implied to Fred. And it rang with that the sincerity, but the hilarity that also fits with these characters so well.
Yeah. Love how the cop says, "I bet you're wondering why I'm here committing felonies."
Yeah.
I slipped and fell on
I
a grill.
was really hoping because in the book they describe the cop character as a Morgan Freeman looking guy. And I just really fucking wanted, even though I knew it wasn't gonna happen when I knew they were making a film, if they had gotten Morgan Freeman to somehow play
The
that
problem
fucking
with
role.
that is what the studio said there is that they all look the same. Motherfucker.
I did like the scene at the end when those beings or whatever, the aliens came down and they were talking
Yes.
honor and everything else, and they just were walking away. and they were still talking like,
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah,
let's
blah,
go ahead and
blah,
save
blah,
another
blah.
dimension. I was laughing at that. That made me laugh.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Yeah.
That's what
So
that fucking
I
felt
will
like to
say
me.
from the beginning of the movie, I have not only solved the beginning of the movie, the Theseus paradox for the beginning movie,
Okay.
but Theseus paradox in general.
All right. So what is? You know what? I think that is a great discussion point.
The ship of Theseus.
Yes.
Yes.
I think that's a great discussion point.
So
It's a
the Theseus paradox
facsimile.
in this movie, no, it is not the same axe. It is a brand new axe, hatchet. But the Theseus paradox in history, Theseus ship, is the same ship because it was replaced in pieces over a long period of time.
Yeah. So is it?
So where you have to have exact definitions, and that my argument would that be this axe was replaced in pieces, 2 pieces. I mean, it's very minimalist, but it was replaced in pieces, and over several months. Yeah, all right, is the way it was described. So, what is your definition of pieces? What's your definition of a long period of time? Because several months in a fly's, point
The
of view,
ship
is
was
an
over
eternity.
years.
Yeah, once again, it's all about perspective and
Right.
what you had to say. Just like the Theseus, you're saying it is still the same ship because you're implying
But the hatchet was
that-
only 2 pieces.
okay. So what was it the same when it was the head and they just replaced the
Yes.
handle?
Yes,
So
it was.
so then it
Yeah.
was the exact same. It was still the same axe.
Right. Until they replaced the
Thereby,
head
if
as
you're
well.
saying it's the same axe, then you're implying that it imbued the properties of being the same axe into the handle. And so, if it's the same axe when it's as part of the handle, then when you put a new head on it, it should still be the same axe because it still has the imbued properties of, you're saying, the same axe. When it's the handle,
It has the
should be
same
axe.
properties of an axe, but it doesn't have the same properties of the axe.
And then it should, as soon as you replace one
Metallurgically,
part,
it's
it should
not
be
the
a new
same.
part.
Y'all are making my head hurt. I'm trying to figure this shit out.
All right.
Okay.
So the
give me
ship
1
of
second.
Theseus
1
is
second.
if you replace
Can-
it 1 piece at a time, by the time you have replaced all of the pieces of the ship, is it still the same ship?
So Theseus paradox, in
Okay.
case anybody doesn't know, Theseus paradox is Theseus has a ship, and over a period of years,
He's explaining it slowly.
1 piece at a time
Okay.
is replaced. And the paradox is it the same ship? Is it his same ship, even though all the pieces over years have been replaced? Is it the same?
Every
Vessel.
single board, every single nail,
Yeah.
at one point or another throughout its history. So Theseus, this ancient Greek sailor, historical figure in mythology and through the stories, did great things with this ship.
Yeah.
So they preserved this ship after his death. And
But it
then
was
as
replaced
boards-
over his
Yeah.
lifetime.
as boards rotted away, new boards would come. As nails rusted out, they put new nails. As the mast tore, and they put a new one on. Once every single piece has been replaced,
It's not the ship anymore.
it's not. So that's what the argument is. It's no longer the same ship.
No.
When did
but
it
it
stop
is.
becoming that ship? At what point did it stop becoming his ship?
When the last piece was taken
The
out.
very last piece.
Last
so,
piece.
so how come you're saying that when 99.9% of it had been replaced, then it's the same ship?
Because
thereby
there's-
you're saying it's all the same ship at that point, but then magically you've taken all that other stuff away when you replace that last one.
So you
When
feel
all
like
you did
it's-
was change one nail.
So you still feel like it's
You're
still the
saying
ship.
that it's the same ship
I-
if there's
yeah,
only
an
one
argument.
remaining nail.
I think by age, when you replace that first board, by age, it becomes part of the old ship. And over time, as new boards are replaced,
Then
because
you need a
of
definition
time,
of age.
You're
All right,
talking about
the
his
age
life-
to
it's over
a
his
fly
lifetime.
versus age to a fly versus age to a fucking a water why am I saying of those little tardigrade water bear? All right.
tardigrades, yeah.
Yeah. So age to a fly versus age to a tardigrade are completely different relative scales. So what scale are you trying to measure this against?
I'm measuring it by his lifetime.
And over the lifetime, which is a few months for, actually, it's a life and death time for the person he killed. All right, with that axe, that is their life and unlifetime.
Yeah, but over his lifetime,
I don't
it
know
was
what
like,
right?
I mean, there's nothing else to. Yeah.
it was 2 months by his life. He replaced the entire axe.
Yes,
Hatchet.
that
Two pieces.
It was a
two
hatchet,
pieces.
but it was only 2 pieces. But if you're saying when I put the handle on, it's still the same one.
Correct.
And you're saying it's still absolutely the same one.
Because
Okay,
all the pieces in 2 months have been replaced.
Slowly replace every piece on your car. All right, over the span of 2 years.
You make a good argument.
Over the span of 2
but
years.
You're wrong.
You replace every piece of your car over the span of 2 years. Is it a brand new car?
No.
So it's
Yes.
the same
It's
car.
still a used car.
No, that's
It's still the same car. Because it's 2 years. But that's not
Yes.
my lifetime. So what's the difference between 2 months or 2 years?
2 months.
If I did it over a year, would it be the same car?
It's not.
If I did it
No,
over
not
6
over a year.
months,
Not over a year. It's
3
not the
days,
same car.
Would it be the same car? I mean,
If you
where's
replace
your
every part
measurement?
in your car over a year, it's not the same car.
But over 2 years, it is the same car.
But over 30 years, 40 years, it's not.
You just said over 2 years, it was the same car. But now you're saying over a year, it's not the same car. So it's somewhere between 12 months to 24 months. So
I'm not
18
putting
months,
a time frame on it. I'm just saying.
You're making arbitrary.
I am. You're correct. I am.
So
I'm saying Theseus' lifetime was 40 years on the ocean. And over 40 years, if you replace every part, the first part he replaced could be 40 years old. So it could be part of the original ship.
but 40. Let's say a
He could have
lobster.
replaced that first part the day after they left port.
Let's say a lobster was the ship's pet. All right, from day one, a lobster. Lobsters don't age.
I love you, Stu.
All right. So does that mean it's not the same ship for the lobster because how quickly it seems to have been replaced to him?
Well, the lobster would have died. He would have been eaten.
That was a pet. They valued him.
Oh, they fucking ate
was their
that
good luck
motherfucker.
charm. That was a good luck charm. I remember
Actually,
back then they would have viewed him as a
the easiest
as the
answer is
cockroach.
it's not the same. As soon as you Theseus the ship, as soon as you replace the first nail, no longer the same.
The whole
same
ship is
means
not the
it
same?
is identical. If you change something, it is no longer the same.
The whole ship's not the same once you replace the first nail?
So you're
No.
not the
if
same
you
person.
value it in,
From the
in
time
its
it was
entirety,
built.
yeah.
So
If you
you
put
are
a nail in it,
different
you've
person
changed
than
it,
you
it's
were
not the same.
yesterday.
But you're not going to sell it as a new ship. You're going to sell it as a used ship.
Right, because it's not the same.
If it's
Just by
not the
a
same,
nail?
it would be a new ship because it's got
Poor
new
Ron.
parts.
No.
I'm listening. I understand it
But
now. I'm just,
necessarily have to say it's a
having
new
hard
ship,
time
it's just
trying
not
to
the same
figure
ship.
out- I'm trying
It's
to
just
figure
a
out what.
hypothetical argument, Ron.
Yeah.
It's
I understand that, and the argument is, and I still believe that it's not the ship anymore.
the argument is I'm right and you're all wrong.
I enjoy these type of things because there is no definitive.
There is no
answer.
real answer.
Yeah,
Right.
it's all just gut feeling. But then I like to be able to argue the other point.
So you like debating?
That is what
yes,
I enjoy.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Because
I
you
do
argue
too.
the other point. You
And
get
Ron,
other
this
input.
has been Theseus paradox has been in argument since the time of Theseus. I don't even know when
Right.
Theseus lived.
Well, apparently it was
Ancient
Greek
Greece.
mythology. Yeah? So
So ancient Greece,
Only
and people have
like,
been arguing about that since ancient Greece. So I don't want to keep arguing
only
it
like
now, but I'm
2700
right.
BC, right?
yeah,
Ish. Because it was
Yeah,
they were
that sounds
talking
right.
about
Yeah,
the
it was
trimarines.
the tail end
Yeah.
of the Egyptian.
Yeah, because the trimarines is the Theseus ship was a trimarine.
Okay,
So
that I honestly I cannot remember that at all.
it should have
But I
been.
believe you.
So
So
all right.
it could have been as early as
So Theseus was the late Bronze Age,
1900?
1250 to 1200 BCE.
Okay.
Okay.
1200 BCE.
So before Christ.
Yeah, 3,000 couple and 200 years, roughly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
So
here's one that'll blow your mind. If you've got a mug, you break the handle off the mug, you glue it back on. Is it the same mug?
If it's the same piece that was part of the mug that broke off.
No.
Is
no,
it
you've
a
added
new
something
mug
to it.
now?
You
When
changed
it was
You
new,
bought
it didn't
you've
have the
changed
crack in it.
Adam, is
Now
it
that
a
it's
new mug?
broken, it's got a crack in it. It's no longer the same.
Yeah, but that's like the.
But is it a new mug?
I forget
No,
what
it's not a new mug.
the
Just because you're
Japanese
saying it's not the same doesn't
art
mean it's new.
is where they they purposely crack the stuff in the clay and fill it with the gold.
Oh, that's that Japanese form of
Kitsuge.
yeah,
I will
kintsugi.
take your word for it. But I mean, that's the same thing. They're now changing it and making
Yeah.
it become art at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Japanese are you're right, it's an art form and it's actually showing off the craftsmanship of fixing something that's been
Yeah.
broken.
and showing you the beauty
Yes.
in
Correct.
ugliness. But there's lots of different thought paradoxes and everything like that, which I always enjoyed that type stuff. Stuff that there isn't a clear answer to because everything contradicts itself.
And to me, that's Donnie Darko.
Well,
Just
just so the world knows I solved it. It's cool.
No, you didn't, but it's good that you think that way. I'm proud of you for thinking that way. Just like God, if you believe, I do believe that God is all powerful. All right, there's nothing God cannot do. Correct.
Buddy, he's missing the mark lately.
It's part of the plan, I guess. I don't question it. Ain't my place to question it. Could God create a stone so massive that he could not move it?
No.
Then there's
If
something
he's
he cannot do.
All powerful, then yeah, that's your
Then there's something
catch-22.
that's what it's. I believe God's all powerful, but that question right there proves how limited our understanding of the universe is, because it's a contradiction in itself. No matter what you answer, it contradicts the all powerfulness.
Well, I believe if he could do that, he'd lay it right on top of me.
The way shit's been going, I feel you.
Just saying.
Greenland.
Okay, pint reviews.
Are you good for pie reviews?
If anybody else has any other questions,
No, I think we pretty much. This has been a very.
it's
I
out there.
finished,
I'm
I finished a
sorry.
bottle of Shanky's Whip, so
Finished
job.
it?
Finished the
Damn,
bottle?
boy.
What the fuck?
it's empty.
But when you
how
did
much
show
did
it to us,
seal
it did
when you
not
sit
have
down?
much in it.
How much was in there when we first started?
It was a quarter full.
Okay, a quarter.
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't
I
full.
immediately recognized, like, oh, when you brought yours over, I'm like, okay, it is black.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a
That
full
makes
one
sense.
upstairs.
Yeah, I will buy that again once it's empty. That's a good shot. I want to put it chilled though. Put it in a cream soda.
So
Try putting a coffee. Do you drink coffee, Ron?
Yes, I drink coffee every morning. Black
Put
coffee.
some.
I do
Put
not.
some in your coffee, bro. Not
I'll
not before
probably-
you go to work. On a Saturday.
He drives a truck.
I'll just drink it tomorrow morning. I drink coffee every day. I drink like 2 or 3 cups every morning, and I don't put creamer in like that. But I want to put this.
he
in.
wants
telling
it
you-
black and hard. Like
Put
the
a nip of
Dixie
that in
boys.
it. The
Yeah,
best
you
Irish coffee you've ever had in my life.
Irish coffee is really good. You should have tried the coffee I made for the Hateful Eight. That was good coffee.
All right, Adam, we will start with you and your pint review, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna start with critical. Critical, I'm gonna give it 2.5. And just because of how just disjointed it is. And again, I'm just going by the movie, not
Yes, that's
what you had
that's
said
what we need to
with the book and everything like that, but just the movie. They just, there was too much that they didn't flush out. Just left a lot of questions, and just it was just extremely disjointed. Enjoyment, I'm gonna give it 3.5.
I
It
was
was-
shocked at that. Oh wow.
Yeah. It was I did enjoy it, and it's going to be so much. I'm probably going to do the same thing. I'll probably go listen to the audiobooks, just so I can get more of the story and things like that.
Do you think this is a good movie to watch when you're high?
Oh yeah,
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was like halfway through this
Yeah.
thinking, I am really kind of mad that I wasn't told that I should get fucking blasted before turning this on.
And Anna was questioning if she actually was. but yeah, it just it was a fun movie. And it to the point that where it is going to make me want to listen to the audiobooks and go through the entire story of it.
I really do hope anybody who does, by all means, continue listening to, or reading the rest of the series and the rest of his books. If you find the second one, if you make it to the second one, you'll that is probably his highest rated. If I remember correctly, his highest rated.
And I'm sure they wanted
one.
to make a sequel to this movie if it did well.
Yeah, but all his other books. So this one was given a 3.85
Yeah.
score, roughly, on like Goodreads or something like that, or Good Books. I forget. Yeah, Good Books. And everything else that he had written afterwards was a 4.0 and above.
Oh, wow.
Out of a 5 scale. He this one was very disjointed because of how he wrote it episodically.
Yeah.
But the rest of the stuff, he actually had time to write books, and he was able to plan the story from start to finish.
So is
And
this
feels
the
good.
first of the series?
This is the first of the series, yes.
Okay.
But every single book is a self-contained story that has the same characters, but you do not need to have read the previous books to understand what's happening in each story.
Okay.
And then check out his other series like Zoe Ash and Zoe, which is set in the near future, and
Yeah.
it's pretty fucking wild.
And the author is David Wong.
The author is listed as Jason Pargan.
Okay.
David Wong was his pseudonym. He released the first 2 or 3 books underneath the pseudonym.
Yeah.
But now has been re-released under his real name.
Gotcha.
All right. And anything else you want to say about it, Adam?
Nope.
All right.
It was spent.
All right. Let's bounce to Chase.
This is a wild movie to rate, honestly, because it's so very unlike anything else. I kind of like it. I like it for that. It is very, like I said before, disheveled in its presentation. It makes you want to think that it's an unreliable narrator because everything seems unreliably real or fake. From a critical standpoint, I think that this is a deceptively well done movie. And I mean, it is purposefully exactly what it wanted to be. It just wasn't able to pull off quite everything. The disheveled presentation is genius for this particular story because you can't tell it normal. If you tried to tell it like any other movie tells its story, you'd get so lost and so fucking just turned around, you wouldn't like it. I think this movie does a wonderful job of taking, hey, we have this weird fucking shit going on. We're going to tell it in a weird fucking way. I'm going to give this critically a 3.5. Enjoyability, I was a bit stumped. Okay. I wanted to like this a lot more.
Okay.
And I feel like I would have if I was high.
That's always a good suggestion.
This movie lends itself to being either 3 a.m. and sleep deprived or just blasted out of your fucking gourd. and you probably just don't get the same enjoyment without that factor. So I'm going to have to give it a 2.5 for enjoyment, because I won't say I disliked the movie at all. It was fun. It was entertaining. I think they did a great job of utilizing that $1 million budget.
Yeah.
They put it exactly where it needed to go and nowhere it didn't. So 2.5 for enjoyment.
Chase it out,
very
just
happy with that.
canceled each other out.
No, but I'm very happy with that. Ron, it is your turn.
This is not fair.
Yes, it is.
No, I know. I just this has been hard because
That's what she said.
I've been
But she didn't say it to him.
I've been thinking about this ever since the beginning of the podcast, because I never came up with a review, and I was trying to figure out what the hell am I going to give this movie. When I first watched this movie, I was like, all right, Stu's been talking about this movie for the longest time. We're finally going to do it.
And feel free to shit on it.
No, I am. I'm going to be honest. I watched this
Feel free to
movie.
shit on it. I am.
I watched this movie. Within the first 20 minutes, I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
Should have watched it twice.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I want to give it a second shot. Maybe that will change my opinion. But I even fell asleep and I had to rewind it because I was just slightly getting bored at one point. I was like, what the fuck? But then I was seeing the actors coming in, Paul Giamatti. I was like, man, he was paid to be in this movie?
Probably not a lot, but yeah.
Well,
He was
I'm
actually,
sure most of
producer.
the money.
He did some. He did one of the producers of it.
I think I saw that on the credits and everything else. Been seeing Clancy Brown and everything else, but I was thinking to myself, this is so fucking dumb. But there were some funny scenes here and there. There were scenes that made me laugh. There were some scenes that I was just like, oh, okay. And then when you see the fucking random titty shots at the end and the guys in the weird masks and them doing the whole history and the cartoon, I was like,
I think this is one of those weird movies that used
it's out of this world.
Yeah, it used great titty shots in a surprisingly story-driven sense.
Yes.
Like they were obtrusively tits for a really long time on this screen, but you're not like, oh, these are amazing. You're like, oh no, this is just a fucking weird society.
Yeah, it's weird.
And this is just really highlighting how fucking weird it is.
Oh yeah,
Foreign, how alien
masks.
of a society.
They did
it
such
was.
a good job with
Yeah.
that.
Well, the guy that was the leader of him or whatever, the way his mask looked at everything, the way he was talking, he was kind of freaking me out. Just and everything else. It was like I said, the dog Clancy. I actually enjoyed.
So those leaders, those people, you have to recognize in their minds and what they have been raised with.
Yeah.
Was these two guys and this dog were religious icons damn near to them. They were prophesized their entire lives that these beings would show up and open the doorway to the next world so they can continue to spread the glory of Korok.
Yeah.
All right. That's what they've been. They were taken aback by finally getting to see these and how amazing, it is to them to see this. And I thought they played it really fucking well to show the reverence.
No,
they
it was
had
intriguing.
for
It was very interesting
John and Dave.
It was very interesting to watch, and it was something different. John was actually enjoyable. I actually enjoyed John. I actually enjoyed his attitude. I enjoyed that when he was doing the whole punk concert thing and everything else. It was very cheesy and corny, but it was just his little like he I don't know how you say it. Like he's like he's the comic, he's the clown basically, but he also makes these snarky comments and everything else. And David's just kind of like like kind of the laid back. It's like a duo that you see in a lot of movies. You see Beavis and Butthead. You see Bill and Ted. I mean, you got so many. You got Dude, Where's My Car? And then you got David and John. So I enjoyed this movie to a point, but then I also didn't enjoy it. I even said to myself, this is a one and done. It's like, yeah, it's not bad, but it's not good either. But I'm going to give it a second shot. I think I need to, especially Mike suggesting it, because sometimes there's those movies out there where, you despise it so much and you watch it again. And sometimes you watch it a third time and you watch it a fourth time. It's like, I fucking love this movie. That happened with me with the Coen Brothers Lady Killers.
Yep.
I first saw that in the theater. I was like, what the fuck? This was okay. Then I watched it again and I bought it. Then I watched it again and now I love that movie. I'd laugh out loud at that movie. I find it hilarious. So for enjoyment for this movie, I'm going to be fair on this, and I'm going to be sincerely fair. I'll give it a 2.
That door cannot be opened.
I'll give it a 2. A 2 for enjoyment.
Okay.
I'm not going to give it a 1. I'll give it a 2. Is it a 1 and, huh?
When the door handle in the basement turned into a big floppy dick.
That was fucking wild.
I know you like
That
it.
door cannot be opened.
But that right there,
That's just a great fucking line.
but that scene right there, when you see the dick on the door, it's like, okay, so this is the type of movie I'm watching now.
Yes.
Like, I was like, okay, we're going into this type of territory. We're going into like, what the fuck? It was an interesting story. I being high, I can understand this movie being like, one of my favorite movies to watch when I was high, when I was younger, was Natural Born Killers.
Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny,
Yes.
baby.
Natural Born Killers was one of my favorite movies to watch when I was high. But in critical for this movie, it's got to be low. And I understand what you're saying, that you think the budget was used in this was a sci-fi looking movie. It was
$1
horrible.
million. They had Paul Giamatti.
I understand that. They had the actors and everything else, but for some reason, critically, the disjointed, it being
The
so
Scorpion
random.
King had worse CG.
No, I wouldn't. There was some bad CG in this, especially the Korok, or what is it? The Korok? Yeah, the
I'm
Korok and
specifically
everything.
referencing Korok. This had
A
better
lot of
CG than Scorpion King.
A lot of bad blue screen.
I would agree with that. Yeah, the Korok looked better than fucking Scorpion King.
I think
would say
everyone on here
Than
can agree,
Scorpion
except for this
King
dish.
from The Mummy, not Scorpion King from Scorpion.
Oh yeah,
King.
yeah.
The Mummy Returns.
Yeah.
The Mummy Returns.
Yeah.
I meant the
So-
Mummy series.
Critically, I will give this I'm going to just go even. 2-2. Critical
Okay.
2. Enjoyment 2.
Okay.
So I'm not giving it, and I'm being honest. I'm going to be honest with that, because there was, like I said, there was some good direction
no
here and there.
Split Second, but
The
no
acting,
Predator.
the acting in this movie was not the best. Critically, I don't think the acting.
Not the fucking worst.
The
don't
only
think it was
acting I
that
found
bad.
that was good,
Yeah.
Paul Giamatti, the fucking Clancy Brown, of course, Doug Jones. I mean, it wasn't like top
And
notch.
Doug Jones, the way he played that character is slightly toned down from how weird the character is in the book. All right, so have that in mind. Doug Jones was still being fucking weird
Yeah,
because he was being true to the character.
yeah.
All right.
It was just funny that they brought him in for this role. It's
Because why? He was
a lot of
fucking
people. Yeah, I know, but a lot of people don't know who Doug Jones is, because he does a lot more makeup work. In this one, he actually played himself. He played himself as a person.
Yeah, I was
Most of the movies
surprised
he
at
did.
that.
Yeah, he's
I was
more of a
surprised when I
makeup
saw him
guy.
without makeup.
Yeah, I don't see many movies of him like that. So yeah, I'll give it a 2-2. It was. I'm actually glad that we watched it. I want to watch it again. I want to see if that's going to change my opinion. Maybe that will change my opinion, because the first time watching this, going into this, never seeing it before, I didn't even watch the trailer. Usually I do watch the trailer, and I think it was a you or somebody else that I never watched the trailer. I think Good is one of them. Wherever we do a movie, you never watch the trailer, you just watch it from there, because the trailer will kind of spoil everything. I didn't even watch the trailer. I just downloaded this and put it on, and I was like, okay, because I had no idea what this movie was about.
So I made Harley. I didn't. Yeah, I kind of made Harley watch it with me. She wasn't a big fan, but she kept asking me to try to tell her
Did
what
she like
it is.
Did she think it was better than Split Second? Or you didn't ask
She
her
didn't
that?
complain as much as she did during Split Second. I
Ah,
will say that.
Jesus Christ.
But she kept trying to get me to tell her what type of movie it was, to give her an idea what she's walking into. I was like,
Yeah.
I can't really fucking I can't give you an elevator pitch about this. I did show her the trailer. It's fucking out there. And I'm like, there. That's what there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's my review.
all right.
So
Mr. Mike.
Okay, this is a perfect example why I need to get these pint reviews dialed in, because the Split Second is worse than this film,
Yes.
and I rated Split Second higher than I'm going to rate this film.
That hurts me.
Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't even remember what I rated Split Second. I was so pissed off at myself for the way I
You
rated
gave
Split
it a
Second.
better rating than it deserved, by far.
I did. I absolutely did. You are right. And I'm beating myself up for it. I have been since we did the show.
You're becoming better at this.
So I'm taking what you told me on that show as 2.5 as an average movie.
Yes.
So for critical, I'm going to agree with Chase on how they used the budget. I think it was well used because you know 300,000 of that went to the stars. Easy. The rest of it went to making the rest of the movie. The practical effects I liked. That meat puppet that they made was all fishing wire and meat.
Yeah.
There was no CGI to that.
That was awesome.
Also, the creature inside the cage, I believe, was also practical.
And I
Horrifying, but awesome.
Yeah.
I think they did a good job with that. Now you could tell it was like 80s practical effects, but I love that shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that shit.
You can
Now-
tell when you can reach out and touch it.
Yes,
Yeah, all right?
absolutely.
It has a texture. It has a presence.
Now the cons of it were the disjointed writing
Yes.
and what is missing, and I can't go by what you've said by the books,
Exactly.
but if they had more character development, if they had more time to develop the story itself, I think it could have been a much better film. So on critical, I'm going to give it that 2.5.
Okay.
For enjoyment, if I had gone by the first time I watched it last week, I would have also given it a 2.5. But I'm not going to do that because the second time I watched it, I found myself like really liking this movie. So it's going to get a 3. And that's a legit, if it came on again, I'd watch it. If I had nothing else to watch, I might even search for it and watch it, which for me is a big thing. So
Very good.
So I think this is the most honest pint review or the most even pint review I've given so far because I'm dialing it in.
Very good.
I'm getting to where I need to be. So 3 for enjoyment, 2.5 for critical. And I think if they had made this a mini series, like a 5-episode series, I think that critical could have been expanded much farther. I also think the enjoyment could have been expanded much farther because I could see this being like, I love this type of movie, but what I don't like is disjointed.
Yeah.
Yes.
I dislike that immensely. So like with Dusk Till Dawn, like Dusk Till Dawn killed me because of the disjointedness of it.
They're just what? Yeah, I could see what
This
you mean.
was all the same story. They jumped around a lot, but it was still all the same story. But it was still chippy choppy, timey wimey.
Yep.
But there you go. I think now I'm in the zone with my
Excellent.
reviews.
Got it.
Excellent.
And I thank Stu for putting me in my place last week.
No,
I guess it's put in place. It's just
that
He
is a
likes to
good-
do that for people.
No, but that is really good how you did the whole 5 split in 2, 2.5 is basically at the halfway
That's
point
average.
of the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I really think that helped me. I really do. I think that helped me a lot.
okay, so before I get into my review, how many of you will give the book a chance now?
I will.
Oh,
I absolutely
100%.
will.
I'll listen to the book, but I also want to watch the movie again because I
All
actually
right.
want to see what the second
Then
time watching
I
it.
feel super glad, and I know you said Anna's already
Yep, she's already reading it.
and that makes me super happy. If I can get people exposed to this, and hopefully, I want people to find joy and happiness in the stuff that I like also.
Yeah.
And there's a handful of writers that I truly enjoy what they put down. This series and Jason Pargan with what he does, and he has like I said, he has a whole other series, and he has a handful of one-off books. I enjoy the style, I enjoy the way he writes, and character builds. Dungeon Crawler Carl series, I really enjoy them. We Are Bob, We Are Legion, and the whole Bobiverse series.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's a wonderful, wonderful series, and the writer does a really good job, there. And I feel when you find something that's really good, you want to expose that, and one as giving other people joy, but also giving that writer their accolades and so they can get a little bit of something extra, and so they can encourage to keep creating and spreading more joy, hopefully, out there. This is something I've been preaching for decades, and if I just get one more reader, awesome. Sounds like we got more than one reader, even fucking better. And I'm very happy, which is the main reason I've been pushing for this fucking film for years. So I could just do that. I can just give Jason Pargan his accolades because of the joy that he's
one day
given me.
he'll even know who we are to
Honestly,
realize that.
Very, very good. He's a regular fucking guy. I mean, he does like regular fucking commentaries on shit and stuff like that. And I follow him on Facebook. Good guy, nice guy.
Thought we were doing. Yeah.
Not too high.
But I appreciate it. Okay, so critical. I do know this film has lots of flaws. It is
Not perfect.
not perfect.
No,
by
not at all.
far. The acting is okay.
You know what
It's
this
okay.
felt like?
I thought the acting was okay. Yeah.
Deathgasm.
I think it's a little better than that. I think it's a little better than that.
What? To be fair, I loved Deathgasm.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why have I heard that one?
But I can understand the connection.
Yeah. The feel. Yeah.
Yes. But this was the guy who played David. This was his first movie role. I thought that was amazing.
Yeah.
First fucking movie role.
Yeah.
He did fucking phenomenal. Guy who played, John. I've only seen him in a few things. He nailed the character fucking perfectly. All right. Is he the greatest actor in the world? No. But did he nail the fucking character? Yes. Doug Jones did well for the character he was playing, which you don't necessarily understand and how insane the character is without the book. But once you have the book, you like, oh yeah, Doug Jones did fucking great. And I cannot, in my mind, picture really anybody else in that role. Clancy Brown as Dr. Marconi.
Favorite part of the movie.
I was actually a little let down, but that's because how the gravitas that Dr. Marconi's character has in the book. Yeah, you get certain pictures in your mind of the way certain people act and behave.
You didn't like the way he
and
acted.
then you see the film. Sometimes you're a big fan, sometimes you're not. Sort of the way when Arnie was pictured one way, and then you find out he wasn't. That type of thing. So I wasn't a huge fan of Clancy Brown. I like Clancy Brown a lot. I wasn't a huge fan of the way he portrayed him as this kind of badass motherfucker and shit like that. That's not really what Marconi was, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. The budget, they stretched every last fucking red cent they possibly could have, and I am thoroughly impressed with how far they made that $1 million go.
I got to check what studio made
Yeah.
up this movie.
Yeah, it
Like
was.
that's the highlight of all of this. Good movie. Damn, $1 million for all of that?
Exactly. Paul Giamatti, I don't know what his salary was, but he was a producer on the film. So I know it isn't a full salary.
Magnolia Home Entertainment.
Yeah. Like Clancy Brown felt like that was probably a one-day shot. that he probably did.
He was only in there for maybe like 5, 6
Same
minutes.
thing with Doug Jones, little one-day shot, and
I felt like Paul Giamatti had the longer role out of the three.
but even his, I feel like he could have done 1 or 2 days and got everything in the fucking can that they needed.
Well, his was all at that restaurant and also outside in the parking lot. That's basically all it was. So,
but the story was rushed, disjointed because of what they're trying to fit in. They were trying to do the 10 pounds of shit into a 5-pound bag, and some leaked out. Unfortunately, that's the best way I can fucking describe it.
So Paul Giamatti made $141,951 for this movie.
God damn.
wait a minute.
So over 10% of the budget, 14% of the budget was the Paul Giamatti.
Yes.
How much was it?
141,000.
141,951, and that's an estimate because they don't know exactly how much.
Well, that's the exact same amount it grossed in the theater. Like, seriously, it grossed about 141,951.
Fucking Hollywood math. All right, you can never trust goddamn Hollywood math.
That's the exact same
All
number.
right.
That's why that number sounded familiar to me.
So
That's funny.
So critically, I'm gonna give this, I would say a 3. Because I feel it's a little bit better than an average film because the budget went so far, the effects were better than the average film.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the cinematography even. Feeling real and grounded in such ridiculousness. It showed a little bit of everything. Showed, bright, sunny things. Showed fucking dark, fucked up shit the entire time, and it made you feel a little bit of grittiness. So yeah, I'll go with that for my critical enjoyment. I know I told you guys, take away everything I've said about the book. I can't take away the book from this. And I've been preaching this from day one. This is a film that if you have an appreciation for the book, you will appreciate this film more so because it will be cool to see them bring to life some of the ridiculous shit that when you're reading it and so that you are putting a picture in your head.
Yeah.
But you're like, I don't know how they could ever fucking bring this to the real world. I don't know how they could fucking do justice to this, and you're thoroughly impressed with what they were able to do. You're like, damn, okay, yeah, that feels right. That's the same type of humor. That's the same type of fucking callousness. Yeah, this feels fucking right. And then it also makes you like, man, I wish I had that. I wish I had this. I wish I had that.
What an
Mike,
asshole.
completely wrong. He knows squat.
He knows squat?
Isn't that what it said?
Yeah.
He knows squat.
Squat. Yeah,
He knows squat. All right.
Fucking caveman over here. Fucking
Is
Mike
English
is
their first
completely
language,
wrong.
maybe?
Well,
I mean, maybe
Well, he's a
not.
fucking pirate. He don't know shit.
Yeah. Arg.
Synonym rolls just like grammar used to make.
So I would probably give enjoyment a 3 3/4 on this.
So you give it a 3 for enjoyment and 3 3/4, or three for critical and a 3 3/4 for an enjoyment.
Yes. And I will preface that the enjoyment is more so because of my
That's almost a 4.
absolute love for the book. And the world that was built there. And
So outside, if you
Enjoy
never
this.
read the book and you watch this movie, do
I
you
would
think-
still enjoy it. I would just because
Would
of
it
the
still get-
wildness and the
Okay.
creativity and taking chances and doing shit that I hadn't really seen done in this particular way.
Yeah.
I always enjoy a film more if they're trying something new. Even if they don't succeed at it, they're at least trying, and I appreciate seeing something new.
Yeah.
And then I'll see other movies, come along, especially if they did something new that they weren't necessarily 100% successful on. but at least some success, then other movies will follow and perfect it. But without that original movie, without that original sack, to take a chance of trying something different, then other movies wouldn't happen. Wes Craven's Scream and stuff like that. That was trying something fucking new. And it paid the fuck off.
Did you watch this movie after reading the book, or did you read the book first, or did you watch the movie first before the book?
Oh no, I absolutely watched the movie after the book. Like I said, I was reading the book when it was coming out in 01, 02, 03, and chapters and stuff like that. I was reading this stuff, and then they put together a whole collection of the stuff, and then added some stuff, changed some stuff around to make it more of a single flowing story in the book. And I was like, okay, cool, I appreciate that. And then I heard they're doing a film. I'm like, fuck yeah. And I'm like, I don't know how the fuck they're gonna do it, but fuck yeah, I want to see it. And I saw it, I'm like, okay, cool, I enjoyed that. Kind of fucking weird, but I fucking enjoyed it. And just keep doing it. And I've still been devouring every single one of his books that he does, and look forward to each time he drops one. I'm like, cool, awesome. Even though mostly through Audible now, just because I just don't have the time to really sit and read, so I have to add it to other stuff in my life.
I'm gonna have to listen to it. I'm gonna have to give it I want to watch, like I said, I gotta watch the movie a second time, because I might have a better opinion on the second time of watching it, so you never know.
I would say if you're going to do that, if you're truly going to give the book a chance, give the book, listen to the book first,
and
then rewatch the film.
Okay.
All right. I think you'll have a better feeling about the film after you understand the characters' motivations a lot more because of the book. They develop the characters, the flawed characters that they are, a lot fucking more, and you understand a lot more of the motivations, and you appreciate the subtleness that they're playing certain ways with, because you can't understand it without the character development that the movie doesn't have time to give you, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
So,
I'm not asking for a score, but do you feel that if you hadn't read the books, would your enjoyment score be?
No, that's what I
Same,
said
or
earlier.
my enjoyment
lower?
would be lower, because I would have the same problems and the naggingness and the questions, and I'm like, I don't know if I can fully invest in what I'm seeing because of the weaknesses of the character development, the disjointedness. I don't think I'd be able to fully invest myself in 100% see past the flaws that are in the film inherently, to just let go and enjoy the way I can now, because I already have answers to all the questions that I already has. I already have a connection to the characters that they're already developed to me. I'm just now able to sit back and enjoy what they're doing and feel like I'm watching kind of old friends, and watching them just interact and have a good time with it.
Yeah, the only reason I asked that is because when you prefaced, you said you couldn't separate your score because of how much you enjoy the books. I was just curious how it would have fallen out if you could. But I wasn't asking for a score. I was just curious.
Yeah, it would definitely be lower. I can't say. I mean, I don't think it'd be like a 2 or anything like that. I mean, it might be like a 2 3/4, maybe just a full point drop. Versus anything, but I still think I would have enjoyed it just because the wildness, the uniqueness, the originality.
Right.
I would have still enjoyed it, just not to the same level.
All right.
All right.
Thank you guys.
I just want to interject something real quick. So I'm still stuck on Paul Giamatti. His
Fair enough.
normal salary for a part this size would be between $250,000 and $300,000. So that
He did take a haircut to produce
100
it.
almost
Yeah.
42,000
Yeah.
is probably right on mark for what he should have made for this film.
Yeah.
Even
Well,
with the
like I
producer
said,
credit.
I feel like, well, I didn't know the fact that he had producer's credit, but he had the most out of the three. Clancy
yeah.
Brown. and
Yeah.
Doug Jones.
Well, Clancy's hardly known. Doug
His-
Jones is better known than Clancy.
2012. When did Sideways come out? I think that came out in 2007.
Definitely before this.
Yeah, it came out before that, but the fact that he's an Oscar, twice, I believe, nomination. So
By the way,
Did Chase just say Clancy Brown is hardly known?
Compared to Doug Jones and Paul Giamatti? Yes,
and Clancy Brown was also in John Wick.
I know.
He was in Highlander.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so it's been a while.
He's also Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, that's right. That's right. I never watched SpongeBob, so
I'm just saying
My
Clancy Brown.
kids
I would not
loved it.
declare him as hardly known.
wow.
You see Sinners, the nominations?
The most nominations in Oscar history.
Ever.
I'm planning on doing that movie this year.
16.
I am doing that movie this year.
Yeah.
You got me into that movie, and I am so glad I watched it. I actually, if it wins any Oscars or all the Oscars, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I think
I thought it was
deserves
amazing.
every nomination it got.
I thought it was amazing. It was. Have you seen Sinners yet?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, have you seen
was
Sinners
good.
yet?
Great.
No.
Suggest it. It's worth it. It's really well.
It's on Prime right now, I think.
I think so. I think it's on HBO. I believe.
It might be on both, but I'm pretty sure it's also on Prime. I don't know. Not everybody. I think more people have Prime than have HBO.
It is so worth it, and plus, it's almost if you didn't like From Dusk Till Dawn, you might like this one because there's a little comparison.
I'll check it out. I might watch it tonight.
It's well worth it. It's I'm planning on doing
Great
an episode
musical
on it.
score.
Yeah.
Great
Oh,
effects.
Rocky Road to Dublin in that movie is one of my favorite renditions. I actually have the soundtrack version of it, and I fucking listen to it. I love Rocky Road to Dublin.
It's a period piece, but it does really fucking well. And their rendition of vampires, I thought, was amazingly done. Their motivation as vampires, I thought was really, really fucking well
Worth a
done.
watch. It's definitely worth a watch.
We'll be snowed in for the next couple days. So
More than likely.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and sign off, guys. This has been a fun episode, and Stu,
Ring-a-ling that ding-a-ling to get notified when we put new shit out.
yes, please check us out on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. We got all of our
On the TikTok?
videos on there and everything else. And yeah, man, we have great episodes coming up our way. We got the foreign series that we're planning on doing, where all of our episodes are going to be subtitled movies. So it's going to be interesting.
I can't wait for you to see Funny Games.
I've never seen it, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, that's the end of our show, guys. So
Wait, you've never seen Funny Games?
no, I haven't.
I have not either.
I saw a movie y'all haven't? Bro, I'm so fucking excited.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
no,
probably
I
made
think
in 2023.
I think we have it all set in stone. The foreign games. I think was it Monster Island for Lenny? Lenny was doing Monster Island, I believe.
I believe so.
Yes, we got Parasite from Adam. We got the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the original with Chase. I'm doing Mel Gibson's Apocalypto. We got Stu doing Funny Games, and who else do we have?
Me?
Mike. I'm so sorry, Mike. I'm trying to remember which one were you doing?
All Quiet on the Western Front, the new edition.
That yes, the German. Was that World War One or
We're
World
doing
War?
97 or 07?
97.
Okay.
World
Okay,
War
cool.
One, right, or World War
We made
Two?
subtitle, so we got to go subtitle.
Fair enough.
Was it World War Two?
That's World War II.
It's World War Two,
No,
but
no.
it's on the
I think
German
the
front,
uncomfortableness.
German side.
Yeah, World War II.
It's gonna be
It
fun.
is. It is World War Two. I thought it was World War One.
Hold on.
I think it's World
I
War
think
One.
it's the Battle of Stalingrad.
The breaking of the
Okay, so that's World War Two.
the implied rules.
I
of,
think.
the audience. And
Now you got me confused.
Well, anyways, that's our
Honestly,
episodes
I
for
just
our
wanna
foreign
know
I got
series.
Ron
Ron
brain.
because of her revenge.
Ron brain.
It's catching.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and sign off. We will see you guys later. See you guys.
Oh my God, it's contagious. It's
Later.
contagious.
Yeah.